It's been a long time, but because of Louisiana's native son, Dustin Poirier, the UFC back in the Big Easy for the first time in a decade to see the Diamond take on BMF champ Max Holloway for a third time. We're doing it up Creole style for UFC 318. I think DC's already been eating a little bit. Unlike most of the fighters, you're going to be stepping to the scale over the next hour or so. Here's a live look at the stage. All 28 fighters will take their turn on the scale. Several of them in the building and ready to go, and we are here for all of it. Welcome inside Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, Louisiana. The official UFC 318 weigh-in show is in the house. Paul Felder, Chris Weidman, Daniel Cormier. It is a legend versus a legend, as one of them will ride off into the sunset. What a great way to go out if you're Dustin Poirier.
I got to be honest, that had to be the most beautiful scenic I've ever seen. Did you see off the river how beautiful Louisiana is? Hey, we got a great state.
You love it here?
I love it here. And I got to be honest, hey, some racist stuff just happened, guys.
Oh,
I thought if I was in Louisiana, look at that. But look at the beauty. I mean, that is beautiful, Paul. This is way better than Philly and much better than New York. I mean, look at that.
Yeah,
and who even knows where Helly's from?
I've never been here before.
Hey, it's beautiful.
I'll probably never come back.
Hey, but listen, listen. Some racist stuff happened on the thing. Yeah. So they put down the Monaco, which is a great drink, by the way, and they did it like this. They did it like this. Chris Weidman then rotates the cans.
I didn't rotate
and puts the watermelon in front of me. Hey, Brian, this dude rotated the can. This dude rotated the can and put the watermelon in front of me. That's crazy.
Listen, Daniel Cormier is not known for his speed, but what actually happened is they gave him the lime and they gave me the watermelon. And this dude reacted so fast.
You're a liar, bro. You're a racist.
This dude grabbed that watermelon so fast, it was crazy.
And I thought I was your only black friend. Not anymore. It's over, dog.
Now I have no black
You have no black friends. You can't even use it at parties anymore. I got this friend named Daniel.
Are we going to do this the whole show?
Quick.
My God. You never cease to amaze. We open up the show and you're already starting.
We're supposed to be talking about Max Holloway.
We're going to talk about Max Holloway. But can we talk about his overcoat first?
Yo, so he
when
refused.
An old dude wears a shirt, then he leaves the bottom shirt open.
I bought my mom one just like this for her treatments to go to. Yeah, she loves it. Keeps her warm.
When an old guy decides to be stylish, he opens his shirt.
You got to stay cool.
When you're 60, you got to stay cool.
Well, you know what? His hair is a problem. Like, you know what's going on him. The only thing he's got the Botox for the face. But the only thing he still has going for him is the blue eyes. So if he doesn't wear blue, you can't really see them come out. So I understand what he's doing here. Everyone was supposed to wear these black shirts.
So we know Theo Von's coming on. You guys are already getting ready with the roast stuff, right?
Yeah, where's Theo?
You're just throwing a few out there to see if they stick. So Theo's going to be on near the end of the show, going to be with us for 10 or 15 minutes. Justin Gaethje going to be here as well, talking a little golf. He just competed in the Celebrity Championship in Tahoe and actually did, I think it was pretty solid when I checked out the standings.
So like the stars come out in New Orleans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great place.
Yeah.
I love how you change the subject as soon as we talk about golf and somebody that actually knows how to play a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Well, the stars come out because of what they're going to see inside the octagon here at the Smoothie King Center on Saturday night. Let's take a look at the early prelims that are going to be on ESPN+. Carly Giudice and Nicole Carlieri getting us started. Jackson Mavet makes his UFC debut against Bruno Ferreira. Welterweights Adam Puget and Islam Dulatov wrapping up the early prelims. The prelims on ESPN and ESPN+. Intriguing middleweight matchup between Marvin Vettori and Brendan Allen, both hoping to right the ship. Vinicius Oliveira looking to make it 6 in a row against Kyler Phillips. The main card, lots of bangers. Getting things started with Michael Johnson and Daniel Zellhuber. Dan Ige favored over Patricio Pitbull in his sophomore performance in the UFC. Kevin Holland, a massive favorite in his 4th fight of the year. It's only July against D-Rod. The co-main event, Paulo Costa against Roman Kopylov, who has won 2 straight. And, of course, our main event, it's the trilogy, Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier. Let's bring in the voice of the UFC, John Anik. And, John, this whole card built around the Diamond, Dustin Poirier. Has the legend, when you talk to him, been able to kind of soak in his final fight week, or does he have to balance that out with actually preparing for a fight?
However trite it sounds, a lot of people have heard me say the most basic human need is to feel appreciated, and Dustin Poirier has felt that in every pocket of this city, not just from the fans, but from his contemporaries, the other fighters on this fight card. Even just when you saw him walk out at the press conference, the way all of his other fighters sort of leaned back and fist bumped him. If any man sort of deserves to feel as beloved on the way out, it's him. And this is a rare circumstance. This really hasn't happened before. This type of hometown showcase, right? Oftentimes we talk about pay-per-views and championship doubleheaders. We don't even have an undisputed championship on the line here Saturday night, and it feels enormous, it feels emotional, and we all feel very honored, obviously, to call a fight of this magnitude.
Well, so much attention on Dustin Poirier. He's going to ride off into the sunset no matter what happens. But for Max Holloway, he's going to continue to fight. Perhaps more pressure on Holloway in this one?
I don't see it that way, Hellcat. You know, I don't really feel like Max Holloway loses too much, win or lose. If you look at the Max Holloway body of work, when has he really had a bad night? Yes, you can look at the Ilia Topuria fight last October, right? But the expectation is that Max Holloway is going to shine, win or lose, and I think most of the room would agree with me in that sentiment, right? So the world is going to be Max Holloway's oyster on the other side of this, whether he relinquishes his BMF title or not, right? Whether it's a lightweight title eliminator against someone like Arman Tsarukyan or who knows, right? I think Max Holloway could absolutely find himself back in an undisputed championship setting with one win on the back end of this, with a statement win Saturday night. So I just, not to suggest that these two athletes are immune to pressure, but I think Poirier is going to be lifted up by all the emotion in the building, and I think Holloway is going to perform the way he has throughout his Hall of Fame career.
Well, you know what they say, pressure makes diamonds, and the Diamond hoping to put on a show here on Saturday night. All right, co-main event, Roman Kopylov taking on Paulo Costa. Costa has one win in the last 5 years, one of the more popular Brazilian fighters on the roster, known for his power. His last knockout, his last finish was in 2018. Is this a must-win for him in the co-main event?
There's a lot of pressure on this guy. You want to talk about pressure, right? What were you doing in August of 2019 when epically he fought and beat Yoel Romero? It was amazing, as was his win over Luke Rockhold. But the win over Luke Rockhold is the only win he has had in the last 6 years. And when you devote your life to this mixed martial arts craft, as three individuals in that room can speak to, you're not trying to have your hand raised one time in 6 years. So Roman Kopylov's a hard guy to beat when you have that type of pressure. I think the betting line speaks to that. Kopylov's a real problem. And I think there was an excitability to Roman at the press conference. So it's a huge co-main event, and needless to say, there's a lot of pressure on Borrachinha to get it done.
He is the voice of the UFC. John Anik, work to do today. Weigh-ins getting ready to get going here. Thanks, Anik.
Hey, DC's supposed to have brought me a Saints T-shirt, medium or otherwise.
Oh, I have it. I have it.
I was going to say your shirt's
I have it to go with my Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh.
Well, look at my shoes.
Hey,
I mean, I got my Shaquille O'Neal LSU.
Hey,
honestly,
I got
John,
the purple T-shirt.
John, I got the shirt. Cassandra didn't deliver the shirt. There are multiple mediums at the hotel right now. I actually got you a bag of gear from the greatest organization in the world. They just did not deliver it to you.
You got him an Eagles shirt?
I love you. I love your city, and you're not my only black friend. Have a good show.
I'm Weidman's, or at least I was Weidman's.
I got family members that are black. I just want to put that out there.
All right, let's talk about this this main event. It's a trilogy, obviously. Max, in his second trilogy, he lost all three to Alexander Volkanovski. Desperately does not want to do that again to Dustin Poirier. Who is more different in terms of in the octagon from the last time that they faced each other?
I mean, I think Max is probably the guy that I would say is a lot more different, right? He's shown that he's now got knockout power, and he's kind of dedicated himself to moving up now to 155, and he does look solid at this weight class. Just seeing him walking around this week, he's a big boy now. And I've seen Max when he was at 45 out of camp, and he used to get up to like 190 pounds or more. So he's a big old boy, and I think now that he's trusting that power, I think he's the one that stands out to be a little bit more different from the last time they fought. Whereas Dustin, he does what he does, and he's amazing at it. But I think the evolution of Max and having a little bit more KO power like that is what sets him apart.
Yeah, I'm going to say Max is probably the most changed as well. He's also been training for strikers a lot of his career, you know, and Dustin Poirier on the other side of it, he's been training for a lot of wrestlers in the featherweight division and kind of taking a back step with his stand-up. And I think that's going to be the big factor in this, is that Max Holloway has been dialing in his striking and getting better and better every time we see him. And, you know, going to this third fight after losing twice, you know, there's a lot of motivation there.
A lot of motivation, and listen, he got knocked down and knocked out for the first time in his career, so this is the first time we're going to see Max coming back from that type of adversity here in the trilogy. Weigh-ins here in New Orleans, set to start right now. Kevin Holland is in the building waiting to weigh in. Dustin Poirier is here as well, and the man who had this card built solely around him. He is the one who is responsible for bringing this card to New Orleans. Will weigh in first, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
The solid diamond. Yeah, this is the diamond of Lafayette, Louisiana, man. This guy was not supposed to be any of this. Like, he was brought in to lose to Josh Grisby from the WEC. Not only did he kick his ass, he's kicked so many people's ass along the way in terms of becoming a superstar. Dustin Poirier is as good as anyone. He looks
out of his mind right now.
You know what he said? He said, it's been 100 days since he's had any drink.
God damn.
He hasn't had any alcohol. He's in great shape. He knew he wanted to commit himself 100%.
Bro, that is by far the best he's ever looked on the scale.
Yeah. He said he wanted to commit himself 100% to this last fight, and he absolutely did that.
Bro, if he's not
156, the official weight for Dustin Poirier.
Oh, look at that. Has a nice tan going, too. DP ready to go in his last fight.
You know what's kind of crazy? I would think that,
like that
hey, you know what's kind of crazy? I figured Hellcat would say something like, if he's one shot like a little bit darker, we can get him a watermelon Monaco.
Why would you think that I would say that?
I would think you would say that because you're one. Right,
by the way,
a little bit darker.
By the way, 15 of 28 fighters already here ready to weigh in. So
wow. The number 13 ranked UFC welterweight contender, Kevin Trailblazer Holland.
Here we go, the fan favorite Kevin Holland, the big mouth. We think, I think he's finally, setting into his real weight class, welterweight. I think he's looking to make a title run here.
170, the official weight for Kevin Holland.
He's already got 4 fights this year,
and he's coming off of 2 wins with Gunnar Nelson and Vicente Luque.
He's looked good.
He's gonna get to 6. He got the record for 5. He's gonna get to 6 if he's fighting that frequently.
By the way, you can be a pound over. Championship weight's a pound over for the BMF title, apparently.
All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in a prelim in the women's flyweight division, Nicole Cagliari.
So. All right. We're talking about Nicole Cagliari.
Yeah.
All right. So she lost a close split decision in her UFC debut, but she has a 100% finishing rate in all of her wins. Her Contender Series fight, she won by an armbar.
126, the official weight for Nicole Cagliari.
They are sprinters.
It's rare to have a girl at this weight class to have as many finishes as she has. Like that power on the feet, also submission ability.
Yeah, she's powerful.
She's a problem.
Yeah. Let's see, Dulatov getting ready to weigh in.
All right, next fighter weighing in this morning, making his UFC debut in the welterweight division, Islam Dulatov.
Here's the catwalk. Are we going to see blue steel from the model here? Islam Dulatov, a Versace model.
Him or Alan Jubani? Who's better looking?
I love how you make it as New York as possible for Joe Ban. But listen, Dulatov, he's got a modeling background.
171, the official weight for
He's got like 7 brothers. They've got a YouTube channel.
They've got a lot of people here.
This dude is an absolute savage with the striking. And that knockout that he had on the Contender Series with that elbow.
What did I do whenever I was watching it in the meeting?
Yeah, I had done it 5 minutes before you did it. I was like, holy shit.
By the way, Dulatov has a photo shoot on Monday.
Yeah, that's
so he's committed. He's really committed.
No, hey, he's stepped in faith.
Yeah, right.
Pitbull.
All right, we got Patricio Pitbull coming back out on the pay-per-view, man. And listen, his first fight in the UFC did not go his way against Yair Rodriguez. There was a lot of hype behind him, but they're giving him another shot on the pay-per-view, And listen, this guy's had knockouts over guys like Michael Chandler.
145, so the official weight for Patricio Pitbull.
He could put people to sleep. He's looking to really prove himself for this one. I don't think he's had it.
All right, next fighter to the scale, a man who's been there and done that. Charge.
Michael Jimenez Johnson, fighting out of Deerfield Beach, Florida, straight out of St. Louis, Missouri. And Paul Felder, my guy, is one of the best lightweights ever. I'm waiting on you to come back out of his retirement so me and you can fight. I think that'd be a great fight. I'm always looking for you. We always talk about it every time we see each other. But, yeah, just jokes. Maybe he comes back.
Man, that was one of the fights that when I was actively fighting, I thought was always going to happen with Michael Johnson. And it is amazing to see him still doing as well as he's doing. And getting a young guy like Zell Huber on the other side. The dude's a stud, man.
He's on a 2-fight win.
Yeah, and the knockout in his last fight was pretty freaking brutal.
Yeah, Jackson McVeigh making his UFC debut. He was actually supposed to fight an International Fight Week. Opponent fell out at the very last minute. This young man has some really good skill.
185.
185.
Would say a lot of lettuce.
A lot of lettuce, a lot of hair.
What does he do with his hair?
Hey, he's good though, man. Hey, he looks like he's kind of, he's very unassuming. But this guy can fight, and he's a very
next fighter to the scale, one half of the co-main event, live on pay-per-view, the middleweight contender, Roman Kopylov.
Roman Kopylov, man, he's got a really awesome opponent in Boachino on the other side, and this kid has looked great in his last couple fights, especially with that head kick that he landed on Chris Curtis in a very, very close fight, back and forth. Could have really gone either way, but then he sealed it with
the official weight for Roman Kopylov.
This kid's an absolute stud, really dynamic striker, and again, a huge opportunity in this co-main event spot here this weekend.
All right, next fighter to the scale, set for his 11th UFC appearance in the light heavyweight division, Jimmy Crute.
What's up, guys? Jimmy Crute here, fighting out of Melbourne in Bendigo, Victoria, Australia. I see there's some pretty decent wrestlers up on that panel, and I just want to say these years of cop the hiding for this camp, and it's not going to be for nothing. So I look forward to showcasing some good wrestling for you guys.
Oh, he said he was going to wrestle.
I think he should wrestle in this fight. I mean, this is a guy who has a submission win over Paul Craig, probably one of the most dangerous submission on.
All right, next fighter to the scale in the women's flyweight division, proudly repping Louisiana, Carly Judice.
Hey guys, this is Carly Judice here. I'm fighting out of Head Kicks MMA. Hey DC, I know we're both from Lafayette, so we both got that dog in us, right?
Yeah, Carly Judice got, hey, we got that dog in us in Lafayette. Hey, bro, listen, Carly, we have 4 active UFC fighters from Lafayette right now. There have been, in a small town like Lafayette, Louisiana, there's had to be 30 UFC fighters. So, like, we just flat out fighters for a town of 300,000 to have that many
competing in the
make
middleweight
it to the top
division.
of fighting.
Bruno, the
so Dan, that means I will
Fajita.
punch you right in your shit.
Bro, this is a guy in the middleweight division I don't think is talking about enough. I mean, this guy is super dangerous. Every one of his wins has been a finish, all 13 by finish, whether it's a knockout or submissions.
186, the official weight for Bruno.
The loss he had was against Abus Magomedov, who we all know is a super tough guy. And he really kind of fumbled it in the 3rd round. So he's right there with these guys.
All right, next fighter to the scale, one half of the featured prelim live on ESPN in the bantamweight division, Vinicius Lockdog Oliveira.
Oh, Vinicius Oliveira, this dude is high energy and just goes for it from the beginning of the fight to the end. You're going to see flying knees, you're going to see grappling, you're going to see big, powerful punches. Really looked good in his last fight.
135.
Look at the glasses, too. Obviously sucking on some Jolly Ranchers before this one.
Yeah, he was.
It wasn't watermelon. It looked like something else.
Yeah, you can tell which flavor the guys used during the weight cuts.
Blue, yep.
Yo, that could do the way he stands in his fights. It's pretty crazy.
All right,
hands are down the whole
to the
time.
stage, competing in an ESPN prelim in the middleweight division, Ateba Gautier.
Hey, this guy right here, Atiba is crazy.
Can you say his name?
Atiba.
I like it.
Yeah, he's good, man. Big power. We were talking to him in the fighter meeting the other day, and he said to me, he goes, if I don't knock him out first, he's going to have to run to survive. Literally. 185. He said the only way this guy actually survives is if he just runs away. He said the moment he stands, he's knocking him out. He's only done it. So I believe him.
He's an absolute unit.
And he doesn't lift weights. He's never lifted weights. He said, I said, do you do push-ups? He goes, very rarely.
Former world title challenger, the Italian Dream, Marvin Vettori.
So Marvin Vettori, obviously, things have not gone great for him recently in his career, but personally, he's had some tragedies very recently. Vettori's looking to get going in the right direction. 186 for Vettori. He's down in Florida now, training that American top team. He's made some changes to try to get his career going right. Vettori has a big opportunity this weekend.
By the way, Dustin Poirier getting mic'd up right now. He's going to be joining us in just a matter of minutes.
In a light heavyweight prelim, Marcin Prachnio.
Marcin Prachnio, this guy is powerful, awkward, and difficult to deal with. He's almost got that karate style on the feet where the hands are down a little low, throws a lot of powerful kicks. Very dangerous if you stand and you can't figure out his timing. He gives people a lot of trouble with that striking. Yeah, he agrees.
That was awesome. That was good.
Yeah.
All right, next fighter to hit the scales, the other half of that featured prelim live on ESPN, the number 12 ranked bantamweight contender, Kyler the Matrix Phillips.
I'm in. That's Candido.
Okay.
Kyler Phillips, this dude really just dynamic every which way. When we talked to the fighter meetings this week, he thought in that last fight with Rob Font, he had too many options. He couldn't dial in and kind of figure out what he wanted to do.
The official weight for Kyler Phillips.
What he was feeling in the cage, and he feels like he's going to be a lot more dialed in and focused on himself, not worried about his opponent too much, because the kid really can do anything. If you watch him fight, unbelievable striking, really good grappling.
All right, next fighter to weigh in is the number 11 ranked featherweight contender competing live on pay-per-view, Dan 50K Ige.
Dan Ige, I got to tell you, he's one of my favorite people, one of my favorite fighters to watch on the whole UFC roster. This kid is a silent assassin, always makes weight, always shows up, always gains, super powerful striker, gets to face off against Pitbull. It's going to be an unbelievable fight.
I remember him when he was just like the manager.
Yeah.
He was just Ali's assistant manager,
Yep.
right? He was a really nice kid. And then all of a sudden he's in the UFC.
He's a stud, dude.
Did you eat that biscuit?
All right, taking a break from the weigh-ins for a moment to welcome in Dustin Poirier, kind enough to join us now. Dustin, it's been so fun to watch your last ride on Embedded as they chronicle everything. You go to the Saints facility, they give you a helmet, a couple of jerseys. You walk into any bar on Bourbon Street, and there's a cardboard cutout of Dustin Poirier. For you, knowing this is your last fight week, you've gone through your last fight camp, have you been able to enjoy everything this week? Because it's a delicate balance between doing that and focusing on the task at hand.
That's pretty good. Yeah, for sure. I've been enjoying it, enjoying the process, especially being here in Louisiana. You know, for my last one has been incredible. But the love, the fans, the company, everybody, man, I feel it, and it's amazing. This has been one of the smoothest fight weeks of my life.
Facing Max Holloway for a third time, obviously you two know each other very well. There's a tremendous amount of mutual respect there. Do you see, though, a big difference in Max this time as opposed to the last time you guys faced off several years ago?
He seems definitely to have filled into the weight class a little bit better. Seems solid. Seems like his body is in the right position here. He looks like a lightweight, a big lightweight.
Dustin, right now you're getting through this weight cut. How good does it feel to know that there's no more weight cuts, right? Because that's like that's the hard part.
It's good, bro. Actually, man, it's crazy. You figure this thing out at the end. This was the easiest weight cut. I could have been 52 out here easily. Yes, I could have kept cutting weight, man. I was feeling good. I came into fight week the lightest I've ever shown up on Tuesday, so it made this whole week a lot smoother, a lot easier.
So you could have went back to featherweight for your last one if you wanted to.
I probably could. I probably could have.
You look in tremendous shape. But getting to the rest of the day, right? You're home. How hard has it been for you to really eliminate the distractions? Because there are 1,000 people right now that want a piece of Dustin Poirier that can't really have that yet until after the fight. How hard has it been to navigate all of that as you get ready to fight for the BMF Championship?
It's been easy, man. I just turn I don't answer text messages, turn my phone off. And where I'm staying, I'm away from the city. You know, I'm probably about 20 minutes from downtown, so it's been chill.
Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Dustin? It's Weidman. Yo,
what's up?
One thing I want to talk about is the level of love that you've gotten here is crazy. So I get off the plane. I'm going to where you have to go through, get your checked bags. As soon as you're walking there, there's just a big old poster. Everyone has to walk through this small little corridor when you get into New Orleans, and it's a poster of you, Dustin Poirier, Bud Light poster. That's unbelievable. I mean, that love has got. Do you know that that's there?
No, I didn't know that. I flew into Lafayette, Louisiana, and I drove here with my team. I stayed at my home a couple nights, and then I drove down to the city. So I haven't been to the airport.
Bro, it's unbelievable. You love it. The other thing is, you've been on this carnivore diet, and the berries and and the meat. But now that you've finished cutting the weight, are you going to the pastas? Are you doing carbs? Or are you going to full out straight into sticking with the carnivore?
I mean, post this weekend for sure. I'm going to stick with it, I want to be healthy, but I'm definitely going to carb up, get ready for tomorrow night. I'm eat some white rice. I got some sweet potato, a bunch of stuff made at the house. I got my nutritionist here with me, so I'm going to carb up a little bit. But after this weekend's over, I'm going back to the healthy life, man.
That's right, baby. Some pasta.
Dustin, I know it's been a really emotional week. You know, you've been on ESPN, you're doing interviews. They've given you all these letters from people that have been so close to you throughout this entire journey for you, and they're trying to get all this emotion out of you. And it's got to be a double-edged sword too, where you're trying to deal with that. You want to take it all in because it is the last dance, but also you got to punch a mother effer in the face on Saturday, and you got to try to go out violent like you always do. How has that balance been for you, knowing you want to take this in, you want to enjoy these moments from the people that love you, but also keep that dog in you and keep that killer instinct? How's that been for you this week?
Yeah, the letters, man, got me I'm an emotional guy, and shit means a lot to me. So they should have waited. I feel like they should have waited till after the fight to give me some of the stuff they gave me, or told me some of the stuff they told me. But I mean, I really lived this life, so it's not a big deal to me. When that bell rings, I flip the switch, and it is what it is. That stuff doesn't get in the way of what I'm about to do here tomorrow night.
You're the man, Dustin.
MMA is going to be a little worse when Dustin Poirier is done.
Yeah.
It really will be worse whenever a guy like this is done, because every time he stepped into the octagon, it was just fun, man. And obviously for me, it's a little different, right? Seeing a guy from Louisiana become what he's become. But, dude, you always laid it on the line, man.
Favorite fighter, Dustin.
Yeah, dude, some of these fights that you've had have been
man.
just fucking amazing, dude. Like, that fight in the Apex with Dan Hooker was the craziest stuff that I've ever seen. And, dude, it's those moments, DP, that when you're done, you're going to look back on it going, I was a bad boy, man. Hey, I was a bad boy. I'm telling you.
Hey, I tell you what, here tomorrow night I'm trying to put another one of those in the look back, in the must watch. You know, I got to do it. Me and Max got to do it. I want a war, and I want this one to be like that Hooker fight. I want this one to be like we look back at this 5 years, 10 years from now and say that was a motherfucker.
Yeah, the baddest mother effer forever. I like that.
Yes.
Dustin, getaway question here. You're walking out. You have a special guest walking you out. What's going to be going through your head Saturday night here in New Orleans as you make your final walk?
Man, I just really hope I'm able to. Fight night emotions is so crazy and it's tunnel vision. I really hope I'm able to embrace and be in the moment for that walkout, because this is the last time I'm ever going to feel that. This is the last time I'm ever going to walk out, especially here being at home. Walk out to a crazy crowd screaming my name, about to fight another man in front of the world. This is never going to happen again. I'm still trying to digest that. Like, this is never going to happen again. So I really hope I'm in the moment and I can breathe it all in and really appreciate it.
Well, enjoy every second of it, my man. You deserve it. Thanks for coming on with us.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, this dude's the man. This dude's the man.
And Nikolai Veretennikov.
All right, here's Nikolai Veretennikov, the 35-year-old, training out of King's MMA in Huntington Beach with Beneil Dariush and that crew. Was on Contender Series back in 2021. He lost to Michael Morales.
169, the official weight for Nikolai Veretennikov.
Gone 3-2 since then, making his UFC debut last year, but still looking for that first UFC win. Very confident going into this one because this is his first full fight camp that he's had in the UFC.
Right here we have Francisco Prado. Look at this dude. This dude used to fight in a weight class below. He was like killing himself to make the weight. Now he's comfortably up at 170.
170, the official weight for Francisco
with no idea
Prado.
that he's going back down, and he just feels like a different fighter. And in his last fight, even though he lost, he had moments that showed you he belongs as a welterweight, not as a lightweight. Dude was like 30 pounds weak of fight trying to make 155. That's not healthy.
Daniel Zellhuber should be walking up momentarily as John Anik checking to make sure that the rundown he has is correct.
Yeah, that dude Zellhuber's a beast.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something about Randy.
Sharp.
All right, next fighter to weigh in this morning.
Let me tell you something about Randy, bro. She's a lush. She just can't wait to give us alcohol. She walking up with Bud Lights now. Randy loves to have the party. Here comes Daniel Zellhuber. Look, Zellhuber's a very young, exciting prospect. Got this fight.
156.
156. Hey, he got this fight by Michael Johnson by insulting him online. He went, messaged him, got Michael Johnson to react, and he got exactly what he wanted. But
all right, next fighter to the scale competing.
Sometimes you think he crossed the line.
He said he crossed the line.
He did cross the line.
He crossed the line, bro.
Robert Valentin, of course, was on season 32 of The Ultimate Fighter, where he made it to the finals before losing to Ryan Loder. Still looking for that first UFC win. Rob Zilla, born and bred in Zurich, Switzerland, where he still trains.
The official weight for Robert Valentin.
186 makes weight. Coming off a split decision loss to Torres Finney in April. Feels like he has the advantage over Ateba Gauthier in terms of experience and competition level.
He got experience. He just got to stay out the way of Ateba Gauthier.
You love that guy.
Bro, this dude don't lift weights. I got one like that, too. Hey.
Shredded.
I got an African like that in my gym. He walked in. And guess what? The coach, I asked the coach, I go, what do you think when a guy like that walks into your gym? He goes, holy cow, thank you. Bro.
Yeah, it's like a Francis Ngannou.
Yes. Yeah. Bro, I was teaching.
RJ Clifford
guys. Can we pour one out for Dustin fucking Poirier? We were the first people to interview him after he weighed in. We were one of the last people to interview him.
Or do we chug it
before he fights his last fight?
Let's not.
Let's pour out some liquor.
Diamond.
You know how they say you pour out some liquor in California for your
how about
homie?
we chug it for him?
I'm not chugging it.
Come on, chug it for him.
Oh, I'm losing all my microphones.
I can't do it.
Cheers.
Hey, wait.
All right, this is
all right. We chugging? We chugging for Dustin?
Hey, wait.
Chugging for Dustin.
Chugging for Dustin.
I pour out a little liquor for my homie, a dead homie's career. The dead homie's career.
So happy.
The homie's career is gone. You got to pour out a little liquor for your homie,
He better
man.
not come back after
this. All right, you chugging?
Oh, hey, Chris. if he comes back,
it's a long show, RJ. It's a long show.
The ultimate.
It's White's light beer.
And we have to
pour
pour
all the way down?
Yeah.
Nobody's doing it.
I didn't know. I'm already done that.
We'll have a little
Paul
beer
Felder's done with the
promise.
monocle. Now he's drinking the Bud Light. Paul's going to have a time, boy. Ladies and gentlemen, find him on Bourbon Street on the corner next to your nearest bum.
He's as Irish as it gets.
That's breakfast for Paul.
He's going to be out there playing drums. He's going to get so messed up.
Sorry, Christine. Sorry, Christine.
So we just talked to Dustin Poirier, and it's unbelievable. This is the UFC's love letter. This whole event to Dustin Poirier. Thank you for what he has accomplished in the UFC, building an entire event in his home state, back in New Orleans for the first time in a decade. Thanks for paying attention to this soliloquy. Who else deserves the Dustin Poirier retirement treatment in the future? Somebody's going to retire in the near future.
I got one for you. So last week I was in Tennessee, and I watched Stephen Wonderboy Thompson walk out. And they got so loud for him in Tennessee. That's just
he's not going to retire,
South Carolina.
I mean, he's going to keep fighting until he's 57 years old.
He says he's trying to beat the record.
But if he does, I think he should. Because not only has he fought for the belt, fought everyone, he's still competitive today into his 40s, but I think he's meant enough to the organization that he should get an opportunity. A fight night in South Carolina.
Greenville,
the biggest city. What's the biggest city in South Carolina? Greenville?
Greenville's where he's from. He's from Simpsonville.
Simpsonville. Okay, put him in Greensville.
It's not Greensville.
It's Greenville.
Greenville.
Charleston?
Singular.
No,
Greenville. I thought it was Greenville.
How many vills?
No S.
Anyhow,
Greenville's actually a big city.
Put him there. Put him there. It would sell out. The place would go crazy. It would feel like this, minus all the fun, right? Because instead of the great like gumbo, instead of gumbo and stuff, they're giving us like pot roast and cornbread and stuff.
That would be the politest fight card ever.
Pot roast.
Wonder Boy fan.
It'd be the widest part.
Honestly,
like,
I'm still learning about the South. But yeah, I don't know what
They're still learning about you.
I don't know what we eat.
Pot roast.
Yeah.
Y'all eat pot roast.
All right, Felder, what do you have, dude?
I got Justin Gaethje. I think this is a guy that's absolutely just every single time that he's stepped out there has laid it 100% on the line, put his body completely on the line, and has done nothing but entertain, win bonuses in every single match that he's ever been in.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And when he wants to go, he deserves absolutely all the roses, all that.
Okay, so do you do it in Colorado where he lives or Arizona where he's from?
I think that's up to him, right? I mean, wherever he would want that to be, I think that would be a decision that he wants to do. Because now he's in Colorado. He's been there for a really long time. Do you want it to be there? Do you want it to be back where your roots are from?
When he fought in Arizona, he didn't. He said he was getting pulled in a lot of directions. So I would like to see it in Colorado.
Maybe in Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah, but come on. He deserves it.
RJ?
Yeah, he does.
This one's for you, DC. Henry Cejudo. I mean, he's getting long in the tooth, two-division champion. His last fight, all that controversy, kind of weird, kind of crappy. His wrestling career, he never got a really good kind of like send-off retirement match, right? Like he won the gold medal, then went to the trials 4 years later, didn't make the team. Henry Cejudo, and same thing, either Southern California, Arizona, something like that. I think
Arizona for him,
Arizona
if that's
for him.
the case, yeah.
I think he should do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he deserves it. Maybe.
There's no
maybe. Yeah. This is an easy one, right? The guy who's on the other side of Dustin Poirier on Saturday night.
Imagine?
Max Holloway. How about
didn't
the first?
Dana the other day just say, like, there's no way it's happening?
Well, there's
it's not going to happen.
A reason they can't. I don't know the exact rationale, but it's difficult to have an event in Hawaii.
Hey, I will say this: like you're trying to work your way to Hawaii.
Relax.
But when you're, hey, Hellcat, when you're the third guy, if Anik doesn't go to Hawaii, Fitz goes. So like you're like third.
I'm actually not the third guy. I'm the fourth guy.
Fourth. John Gooden has an opportunity. Yeah, you're not going to Hawaii.
Do they have fourth-string quarterbacks in the NFL?
He'll headline a contender series, and you can call it.
Okay, fair enough.
Also, hey, Karen Bryan's doing the desk.
You know this dude. This dude's so rich and white. You definitely grew up like super rich and white, right?
No,
he did.
No, I definitely grew up white. I definitely grew up white. I 100% grew up white.
You grew up rich. You grew up going to Hawaii every summer.
Yeah, he did.
He's hanging out in Maui.
Look, he has his shirt
golf.
open. Like nobody does that.
We went to the Jersey Shore. That's
how many times have you been to Hawaii in your entire life?
Lying.
I didn't go to Hawaii until I lived in California.
You're more of a Bermuda guy?
I like Bermuda.
Bahamas.
He's like, I'm going to Bahamas.
I like so good looking.
Hey, dude,
Helly?
No, I'm not really.
Can I do mine now?
Yeah.
It's the same as yours. I'm with you on Wonder Boy. I think it should be done in Greenville. He lives right outside of Greenville. It's a decent sized city. I think they have a good venue there.
Could they sell?
100%. That whole place is sold out. What are they, like 13,000?
What happened to the producers of this show? They let you guys do the same thing?
Yeah. If it's the right call, sense. I love that DC did Wonder Boy. I didn't expect that,
like if
but
it's
I
right.
love it. Listen, this guy's 42. He's the oldest guy in the sport right now, which is crazy. They got rid of every old guy.
You know what?
He's the last one.
If Mike Ricci was producing this show, that would have never happened. Cody's on the show. All right, we got two guys.
You're doing that now? You're taking shots at him now?
What on earth is going on?
I just learned the guy's name, and now you're taking shots at him?
I kid because I love
sleep
Cody.
at the wheel.
His shirt is way too tight on
Well,
me.
he didn't get it until late.
Listen, Wonder Boy, he's always been in fun fights. He's the NMF. Everybody loves him. He's got so much respect. Give that guy a good send-off when he's ready to go.
Cody, do we want to go right into rent-free moments? Since we're just singing about Poirier, let's go. You know, rent-free moment, it's a moment generally about somebody on the card, right, that just kind of lives endlessly in your head. This one's all about Dustin Poirier. RJ, let's start with you on this one.
So I feel like I let myself down. You know, I didn't cut any corners preparing for this. I felt like my whole career set me up for this moment, but maybe there were times in there I could have did more. I was just so prepared, and now I got to wake up and look myself in the mirror every morning with this result. And if anything adversity's taught me in the past, is when times are good, be grateful, and when times like this, be graceful. So I'm gonna just go home, spend some time with my family. It's been a long road. I'm proud of everything I've accomplished in this sport. I have a lot of tread left on the tires. But right now, I just need some time to think, man.
Goose bumps. He lost to Khabib Nurmagomedov and had that. Obviously, he's got so many amazing moments, knockouts, fights, blood and guts, but that just shows you the kind of man he is that we all know he is. And 6 years later, he's still fighting. His retirement fight coming up. He's fought another for a title again. So that's kind of the mentality he had. We know what a brutal fighter he is, but just how passionate he is about it, but still is always dialed in here.
Think about that grateful, graceful line.
I mean,
nice. Is that just on the spot?
Yeah.
Damn, he's got some good one-liners.
I feel like people from down in this area, you guys come up with quotes like that. You always have something ready to go.
We're just kind of awesome. Like, we really are just kind of awesome.
You're so philosophical. So philosophical.
We are.
When I look at you,
reminded
I
me
think
that Nate Landwehr did that a little bit last week, right?
He did, in the South. Like,
wait, what did Nate Landwehr say?
I can't remember exactly what he said, dude, but he just had these quick quips at the end, and he's very fast.
He never stops, bro, and he's holding his baby crying the whole time.
Oh, my God. He never stops in the octagon either. You have to kill that dude.
He's a savage. Okay, my rent-free moment. So, UFC 299 in Miami, Dustin Poirier walks into...
Why'd you stop talking?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Looking at the highlights.
Okay, so he walks into the fighter meeting with me by himself. Everything had changed, right? Because he had gotten knocked out by Justin Gaethje. And everybody thought that Saint-Denis was going to beat him. He was a big-time underdog against Benoit Saint-Denis. Even when Benoit Saint-Denis asked for a fight, I laughed at him on air. I was like, hey, there's no way. Dustin takes the fight, gets taken down many times in the first, and then knocks his ass out in the second. Sick.
All right, here we go. This is the interim lightweight title fight. Max Holloway. It was a 5-round war. These guys absolutely exploded. Both landed more than 175 significant strikes. It was an instant classic. Fight of the night. Poirier's power and boxing kind of overwhelmed Max early, but Max never went away, and you can see the emotion. And it's really interesting to me, DC, how some guys respond to winning the interim belt. Gaethje dropped it. Poirier, it's one of his most cherished memories.
All right, it's my turn now. All right, we got Dan Hooker up here. I mean, this is what people love to see, is when you see the heart and the grit in a fighter. You know, when there's some adversity and you come back from it. And this is what happened in this Dan Hooker fight with Poirier. I mean, Poirier got dropped and almost finished at one point, and he worked his way back and just put it on him the whole time. That was an amazing fight.
It was an amazing fight.
Oh, this was the best.
But that should have been me, by the way, Chris Weidman, in the octagon with Dustin Poirier, but the judges thought differently. Anyway, my rent-free moment is this right here. I was calling this fight in Abu Dhabi, and he gets this second fight with Conor McGregor. Conor coming back. He was all respectful. It looked like he was back to his old self, and Dustin just absolutely laces him.
Paul, remember our reaction? Bro, we jumped up and hit the table. Boom!
Dude, I have the Irish flag from his walkout that they left octagon side because they were so disappointed, and I scooped that up, sitting in my garage right now. If anybody wants it, I'll sell it. What are we talking?
That is very Bruce Buffer of you.
I'm just saying. I got some cologne too.
Somebody get Paul another drink, please.
Yeah, let me get that Monaco.
All right, bring a Monaco up here, RJ, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Right, let's welcome in Dan 50K Ige with us here on the UFC 318 weigh-in show. Dan, fighting Patricio Pitbull, his second match in the UFC. This is everybody expects a super exciting fight. What excites you the most about facing Pitbull?
I mean, what would excite me more would probably be drinking a Bud Light with you guys right now.
Sorry about that.
But, man, I'm really looking forward to the matchup. It's going to be a great fight. Patricio, I feel like he's getting a lot of disrespect from the fans, but, dude, he's one of the best to ever do it. 11-time world champion, fought the who's who. He's knocked out everyone's third favorite fighter, Michael Chandler. I mean, he's one of the best to ever do it. So,
wait, what do you say? The third favorite
yeah,
fighter?
Dan's got the jokes today, baby.
That's the first time I heard that. Was pretty good, dude. It seems like just yesterday you were on the Contender Series, winning and getting your UFC contract. Now you're making your 20th UFC walk. Your 20th walk, which is crazy. And especially after, like, you didn't earn the contract right after Contender. You had to wait a little bit longer, right?
Yeah,
so what is the biggest difference in your mindset now as opposed to when you first got into the UFC?
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, the mind's constantly evolving. I mean, everything constantly evolves. And it's crazy that, yeah, this is my 20th fight in the UFC, and it seems like it just went by in literally the blink of an eye. And I just watched my Contender Series fight the other day just to kind of remind myself, you know, how far I've come in such a short amount of time. And, I mean, it's almost a decade, actually, come to think of it, but feels like it's going by fast because I'm just going out there and I'm having fun. You know, I've taken a lot of pressure off myself, you know, just from winning and losing and just really going out there and focusing on growth and development and having fun while I can still do this.
Dan, when I first met you at AK back in the day, you were kind of working at Dominance MMA. I imagine you don't do that anymore. Do you still work, Dan, in that role?
No, not really.
No,
I do some stuff. Some stuff, but
you were working
everything's remote. Yeah.
Has that helped? Has that helped? Just helping you with how to manage your career, all the things that you need to do as an athlete?
Absolutely. And I do, and I manage myself, but I just have a lot of insight. You know, I learned a lot. You know, working that path, and I got to see the goods and bads of the sport, and you know, I don't take business personal, and I think a lot of fighters might do that. And I don't know, it just gives me a different perspective so I can easily focus on fighting.
Dan, you talk about going out there on Saturday night against somebody like Patricio, and it's just having a brutal knockout and showing off those hands that you've shown so many times. How important is it for you to go out there and lay it on the line against a guy like this, a former champion, somebody that you've respected, but are not intimidated by in the least. You know, this is a big name, but with somebody that doesn't have a lot of experience in the UFC. So how important is it for you to stand your ground and let this guy know, just like in his last fight, that, hey, there's levels to this, and when you step into this UFC octagon, I'm going to show you what's up?
Absolutely. You know, honestly, I don't think too much of it. I'm going to go out there and just be me and be in the moment and have fun. And I'm not even thinking of it as a fight or rounds. I'm just going to think of it as moments. And I'm going to find my moments and find my groove and, you know, mix it up. This is MMA, and I believe I'll have the better footwork in there. And that's going to set up everything, you know, the good feet, good hands, good head movement, and just go in there and land my shit.
You're the man, Danny Ige. You're the man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Danny Ige, big fight coming up on Saturday night here in New Orleans, Louisiana. Thanks for taking the time to join us, my friend.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Am I not asking Dan questions?
No.
Hey, we
I love you, Chris.
I love you, Dan.
We literally
Dan, I hope you can still hear me.
They weren't impressed with your questions at all. Cut you out of
those are going to be finally my good questions.
I know. We
Dan's wasted. Yeah, Dan actually is fired.
We have
Power slap is over for you.
I might actually be drunk.
We have a quick message from DraftKings why Weidman just regroups a little bit.
Okay.
From the bow and arrow and billionaire strut to a style-bending dance and T-City executioner, there are tons of ways to walk out to the octagon. And on DraftKings Sportsbook, there are just as many ways to bet on the big fight. Props, spreads, same-game parlays, over-unders, futures, and even live betting during the fight. Not doing a walkout, guys. DraftKings, the best place to bet UFC. New customers bet $5 and get $150 instantly in bonus bets. The crown is yours.
Back to the weigh-ins, Felder.
Lucas Brzeski, this guy, all action when he's on the feet. Just big old boy, throwing big old bombs. Polish power. Not looking too happy on the scale right now, though. For a heavyweight, that's...
242 for Lucas.
Yeah, especially for 22
Why does he
takedowns.
look sucked out? He looks sucked out. His eyes are sunken.
That's not true, White.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
He does look a little bit drained.
Here comes the Blessed
BMF
Express.
belt holder, the decorated former
Max Holloway
featherweight
comes
champion, and the
into
future
Louisiana.
Hall of Famer,
Guys, Max Holloway had his eye still on 145 in the last fight, and I don't know if that was a problem for him. He should have just gone up to 55.
155, the official weight for Max
155
Holloway.
for Max. Max should have just went up to lightweight after the Gaethje fight full time. He looked so good in there that time. And if you look at his body, no, I don't love him. But if you look at his body, it's much different. He said the first time he fought Dustin, they were at 45. At 55, though, he said he had a spare tire. He said this time you won't see that. You're going to see Max Holloway, the true lightweight. And Dustin said it himself. He goes, he looks like a lightweight now and a big one at that. So size somehow goes to Max Holloway.
Yeah, he looks thick. And obviously he's been known as one of the best strikers in the game ever since he stepped foot in the octagon. Just tremendous volume for Max Holloway at all times. So let's talk top 5 volume strikers in the UFC. DC, you got your card ready?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I got peace. So
okay,
bad.
at number 5, I got Colby Covington. Hey, while Colby Covington might not overwhelm, while Colby Covington might not overwhelm you with big power shots, he's always throwing something. I think the best case of that was against RDA, where he just broke him down with pace and pressure. At number 4, Dracus du Plessis, because Dracus is another guy that even though he's not throwing it in the most fan-friendly or the most technical way, it seems, he's always throwing something, and he breaks guys down. Joshua Van and Brandon Royval could just be tied, and it could just be for the last fight. But the activity that these two guys put in the octagon last couple weeks ago, amazing to watch and be next to the octagon for. And number 1 is Max Holloway. Hey, anytime you throw like 1,000 punches in a fight, you are going to be on the top of the activity list in the UFC. Max holds a record of landing so many significant strikes. Somebody said in my ear of what he landed. But this guy, he's the most...
I think it was 465 significant strikes landed in this fight.
Oh, that's what it was?
Cater.
What a guy.
And they actually didn't say that.
What a stat
to have.
The
producers' mouths are dropped right now.
What a stat to have.
I might be wrong, but...
Good job, Chris.
Might be.
Oh, 400.
It was 445.
It was
445. I wanted to let you just kind of dangle in the wind for a while. But it was 445, yeah.
Yeah, since you didn't give me questions with Ige, I guess you're going to keep piling it on, huh?
All right, you're up.
All right, we got number 5, we got Corey Sandhagen. You know, he nonstop movement, nonstop strikes. He's very dangerous on the feet. He's my number 5. We got Volkanovski, number 4. You know, I don't think a lot of people think of him as a high-volume striker, but if you look at the stats, 1,700 strikes per fight.
Wait,
average.
That's a lot.
Wait, never mind. 1,791. 1,791 strikes
take
per
the Monaco
No,
away.
you don't have to.
Give it back.
He's not throwing 1,800 punches a
I'm surprised you didn't have Dustin Poirier, your boy from Louisiana, in there.
Crazy.
Then we got Sean
It's
Strickland.
crazy.
He's another guy. He just walks forward. He's nonstop in your face.
Oh, my God.
And then, of course, Max Holloway with 1,799.
Yo, I got to tell you, man, Alexander
different strikes as
Volkanovski's
well.
pace is crazy to be throwing 1,800 punches a
No,
fight.
it's crazy. It's
1,800 strikes a fight, Paul.
That's epic.
Felder,
It's
can you bring us back to reality?
Yeah, well, my problem is when I send these lists, I don't ever put them in order. So number 1 is not necessarily Joshua Van, by the way. I got to start with that. But Joshua Van is on my list, too, especially after that last fight and how he showed
I love
how
Josh
good
Van.
he is.
That
He's
dude
a
is
stud, man.
That's my
Sean Strickland, another one. He's always got something in your face, keeping you busy. Brandon Royval looked unbelievable. And Angela Hill, let's get the women involved here. She's somebody that's always putting strikes out there. A lot of volume, a lot of kicks, a lot of strikes nonstop. And then, of course, Max Holloway is not number 5. He should be number 1, but that's probably how I sent it because I'm an idiot when I send emails. But, yeah, that's my list.
So Max Holloway, by the way, 3,457 career significant strikes.
Yeah, so if he has 3,000 career strikes, how is he have the record?
1,700 in a fight?
If Volkanovski's throwing 1,700 a fight. I mean, I don't get it.
So
on paper.
Obviously, you have to do the math.
that's Hofstra math for you right there.
The math.
I can't help but notice Chris Weidman's whole list, all white guys.
Yeah, of course.
Let me go back and double check.
That's true.
Wait, did he have black guys on his list?
I did.
Who?
Michael Venom Page.
Yeah, RJ.
I had Michael Venom Page.
Now you're pulling the race card on me?
I had Michael Venom Page.
That's like white on white crime right there.
Yeah, right?
So Max Holloway, by the way, the 3,457 significant strikes, most in UFC history. Next closest, more than 1,200 away, is Sean Strickland in second place.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's
so
I didn't
crazy.
even put Sean Strickland on my list, though.
That's crazy. All right, let's talk about records that are never going to be broken.
Yeah.
I don't think that one has to top the list. RJ, why don't you get us started with this one?
How about this one? Conor McGregor's 8 straight million buy pay-per-views.
Yeah.
I don't
He
think
had 8 straight million by pay-per-views?
9 if you count Conor Mack.
Are you
8
kidding
straight UFC million buy pay-per-views.
I'm with you on
Especially with
that.
the
Wow.
TV deal, like
Crazy.
pay-per-view. Who knows? Like pay-per-view might go away. Like
Conor
who knows?
McGregor
Like,
made some money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Has any fighter done more than 2 in a row other than Conor? Maybe Brock or GSP, but
Conor made
8
some
straight
cash.
million buy pay-per-view.
That's not true.
Did you have 3 in a
8
row
straight, look
over
it
a
up.
million? No, you didn't have a 3 in a row.
Hell no. Me and John Jones couldn't even get to a million.
You didn't get to a million?
No, we're like 8, 900.
I got to a million.
Psh, pennies.
And it's a silver
900.
too.
Conor, he did 8 in a row.
8 in a row.
900's a big number.
These are
'Cause I
things-
know.
These are things I don't know about.
8.
I was on the prelims of all those
And you know he
cards.
didn't have that. And you know he didn't have that basic percentage that we
Paul
had.
Felder's out of his
I was
mind.
making
dude.
$20,000.
I like that pick, especially with everybody talking about pay-per-views might
Oh,
eventually
my
go away
God.
and all
Yeah,
that.
might be the way of the dodo bird,
yeah.
and it's, yeah.
A
DC,
drunk
what do you
Paul
have?
Felder's awesome. Hey, you remember when Khabib got 22 takedowns, but they weren't really takedowns? They were all mat returns.
Mat returns.
It was actually 21, bro.
21,
It was
dude.
21. Okay, so
Guy's always
21 takedowns is never getting broken because it's impossible to do. Every time the guy stood up, Khabib would take him back to the mat. They were counting them as takedowns.
Wait a second. Doesn't Merab have more than
Merab
that?
has shot.
No,
more
I want.
attempts.
What's the
He has-
most takedowns Merab has had? He's got
Merab does not have
46
20
takedowns. He's got
Attempts.
46
Attempts.
takedowns, legit takedowns.
No, he didn't. Khabib has landed takedowns. Merab, and think about that. Merab shot 46 times. And he in that fight against Piotr Jan, he might have had 9.
No.
49 times
Yeah,
he shot.
and probably had 9
50
takedowns.
times.
But he only had 9. He landed 11. Khabib had 21 takedowns. If Merab can't
But you're
take
saying
down,
he was cheating though. He was
like
he
17
just Matt
17 of them were
returns.
Matt returns.
Matt returns, but they were called a takedown.
Don't get me
counted.
started on UFC stats and how they handle takedowns.
That shouldn't be a takedown. If you still have control, if I take you down, you get back up to your feet. I still have a lock.
That's
if I
takedown.
Matt return you, it's not another takedown.
If you
I'm
get to
sorry.
your feet in fighting, in wrestling it isn't. There's a difference in fighting and wrestling.
Why?
In wrestling, if you get up and you don't break, obviously you still have control.
Right.
But in fighting, if you're up to your feet, you're back in a neutral position, taking back down.
Do you agree with that? It's not a neutral position
I'm
if you still
telling
have
you
control
what
over them.
they told me. I got
I
in trouble
know,
for
but
this.
what do you think?
I'm not saying what I think no more because I
you
got in trouble
change
for this
it.
multiple times.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Weidman, can you give us yours?
Yes, I'm going with Jim Miller, 46 fights. I don't think that will ever happen
You're
again.
right,
I
Chris.
think the way the UFC is moving forward, I don't think you're going to have the opportunity to do that. Oh, do you have him? You have Jim Miller too? Okay, yeah.
That's a record.
I don't
gotta
think
rep
that's
these East Coast
going-
guys, too.
I am curious, though. As I'm saying it, Kevin Holland might be the only guy. that
Close.
might have
Kevin
a
Holland
chance.
might
Where's
get
he
him.
at? I would love to know where Kevin Holland's at with fights because they let him fight nonstop.
Well, he's going
and
to fight
down.
6 times this year.
Yeah.
He 1 year fought 5, so that's 11.
How many fights is he at right
And he's
now?
still kind of young.
And he's young.
He might be the guy. I'm going to say he's got
Well, you just
23
said,
fights.
You just said he's never going. That record's never.
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
know,
broken.
but then I said I was thinking I'm an honest guy. Very
He just
genuine.
want to get a black guy in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got 27. That record's done, bro.
27.
19 more.
How old is he? The
Kevin
problem
Holland's
is
like
this.
26.
Can he? He's going on a little title run here. Let's say it doesn't work out. He goes on a 3-4
He's waiting
fight
for the producer to get in his ear.
skid. then he's out.
On this card Saturday here in New Orleans, Dustin Poirier has the most with 31.
And he's retiring.
And he's retiring.
Wow. Yeah, 40. I'm sticking with that. 46 is.
I mean, you're expecting Holland to average 5. I mean, he needs to average 5 to 6 fights a year for the next 4 years.
This is the other problem. Kevin Holland's making, I think,
And
pretty
is
good
Jim
money.
done? Jim's not done
Jim
yet.
Miller.
Yeah, Jim's still going.
Jim Miller was
Jim's
like,
still
he was
going.
on the prelims a lot and stuff like that, not getting paid as much. So honestly,
Kevin's not going to
that has-
retire.
that
Kevin's
has a
not
lot
going
to do
to
with it.
Kevin's not going to retire because he's making money. He's going to keep fighting. He loves to fight. He's going to. He
But if
fought
he goes on
he fought
serious skids.
He fought. But he has.
Yeah, it
He's
may
fought-
not be in his control at some point.
At some
He's
point,
fought,
it won't be.
he's fought
it'll be out
11
of his
fights
control.
in 2 years. How old is Kevin Holland? 30?
Still pretty young.
I think he's 32.
32. So he's got 8 years.
Bro, this guy. So the producer's saying in your ear, and then you're like, I think it's 32. I just want to call you out on that shit.
He always got.
It's called live
just say it
television.
like you know it because
Hey, have
come on,
helpers.
you're
He's so
crazy,
annoying,
yeah.
dude. He's so annoying because he's all.
I believe
maybe
it's
it's
32. What do you call the triangle trick again?
So it's not Kevin Holland. Somebody else has the most fights in 2024 and 2025.
Who?
Do you know who it is? It's
I'm
not
waiting
Holland.
for a producer to say it in my ear.
Josh Van.
Josh Van.
Josh Van.
It is Josh Van.
Because he had
Josh
6
Van.
in less than 1 year's
He
period.
has 7.
He had 7 total?
In the last 2
He had
years.
6 in
Or
less
last
than
year and a half.
Hey, and he's young. And he's
Yo,
very
Joshua
young.
Van,
Young.
that dude is.
He's like
he's
23
winning.
years old.
That guy might be my new favorite.
Dude, it's
UFC
funny to
fighter.
talk to those kids, too, because how old's Josh Van? Like
23,
22,
23.
They don't even know. They think of us as dinosaurs right now. Like,
yeah.
a kid like that
100%.
literally is.
Hey, bro, I
like,
swear to
did
God,
you
I
have
heard some
music
kids
then?
on TikTok saying if you have a 8 and your birthday or a 9 now.
9.
Yes, you're old. They call you Unk.
bro.
You're Unk.
I got an Unk right here.
Can you
for
believe
you,
that?
Right here.
Could you imagine what they calling
Got
this
an
dude
Unk.
right here?
Gramps.
They're calling you Gramps.
I was tagged in a picture yesterday of a kid. He was like 5 years old. I was a champ of the world already. And this dude just posted another picture.
Hey.
He's like 20 years old.
Hey, you know what kind of sucks,
I'm like,
though?
this is so
Hey, you know
nuts.
what the worst part is? It wasn't that long ago that we fought. But if a video comes up of us fighting, it kind of looks like the video's all grainy. Like,
Yeah, I
what's
know.
going on?
I
Why
hate
is it so
that.
It's not
grainy?
16 by 9. It's just
Why
a
is
square
it
box.
grainy, dude? Like,
And
what
then
is
forget
happening?
about videos of us wrestling.
Oh,
you can't
my
even find
God.
them.
It's like
There was no YouTube.
I mean, it's all
Flow
grainy. Like,
wrestling.
we're not that old.
But isn't it
It's on
fun to see
videotape.
yourself 75 pounds lighter?
Oh, that was good. That was from the producer.
Hey,
wasn't.
You
That was good then.
you,
That was good.
You also
That's
sell
awesome.
erectile dysfunction pills.
I do.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go.
I do.
You want to talk about 75 pounds?
It pays well.
You sell. You
Well,
sell
they're not
erect-
tech. That's
you sell
technically not what they're
erectile
for.
dysfunction
It's
pills.
just
All
it's
right.
like
You're
a.
saying you don't use them?
It's like
It
a
is
booster.
You get high in your own supply.
I swear, yeah, he does. Yeah, he actually does.
I'm surprised nobody said John Jones
Hey,
16
Dave,
title
actually, you know
defenses.
what?
Talk to
I
me.
had the truck make something for me.
Oh, here we go. We're doing this now?
Yes, we are. Go
Okay.
ahead.
What do we have?
Show it. There we go.
Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh.
There we go, Dan.
You can tell
what
she
you gonna
uses
do,
it.
Dan?
How buff she
what
is.
you gonna do, Dan? Duck underneath?
Do you know what that?
You gonna drop underneath?
Do you know what that picture was?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everyone knows.
Wow.
Wow.
Not a good Thursday for those two.
No, but can I tell you something? Do you not realize that guy, he's a married man. He obviously wasn't doing anything with that girl. That girl was about to fall over the railing. He went and grabbed her before she fell.
Oh,
that's
yes,
one of her staff members.
Yes.
And of course,
what
he's
a nice guy. He's a hero.
Yeah,
That's
he's a hero. Everyone's looking at that guy like
everybody's looking at him like he's a pig, but he's a hero.
Listen to
he
DC.
scattered off
Listen to
because
DC. If anybody's a good relationship expert, it's fucking DC. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, I made a little something for you. You want to see it?
Okay. What?
I love that you made him the short guy. You made him the chick.
Trimmed out, DC.
Do that,
That is good.
That's
That
pretty
is
good.
That's
Sweating?
funny. I'm hot.
I'm freezing.
He didn't like that.
It's all the water dude. I've been drinking.
You're not drinking
Yeah,
water. You're
it's the
drinking
water. You did
fruit
drink
punch
Monaco.
Monaco.
Oh, you do have a-
I got it.
Oh, we have
we
one
got
for
a white man
Chris.
Bring it on. I hope my face is not fat.
Well, it's always fat. GFL.
What is GFL?
You would have been a billionaire if GFL fulfilled its contract.
Hey, dude.
I don't even know.
The saddest thing about that is you never got paid. People actually got paid by GFL, but not Weidman.
Because I was still in the UFC while they were getting paid.
Yeah, but you quit the UFC to go to the GFL.
No, I didn't quit the UFC.
Hey, I ain't
the
gonna lie,
UFC
like-
was done with me.
Hey, I gotta be honest with you. Like, Chris, when you went to the GFL, I was like, thank God I don't have to deal with him on the show anymore. And then you
You
came
thought they were
back.
going to cut me.
Yeah, I thought you were out.
And they kept me
I
on.
was actually like
Because they
really.
didn't believe in the GFL. They were like, it's not
Yeah, like,
happening. Cantino was like,
They're like,
let's be
keep him,
honest.
let's
We can make
keep him.
fun of him. You know, let's do it.
All right, let's do some trivia.
Well, yeah, we're done with it. You had the same thing as Weidman. Do we need
Yeah.
to do?
Yeah.
All right, we're good. You guys ready for a little trivia? It's Louisiana trivia.
Oh, well, then I'm-
so this really isn't going to be fair.
I can't
It's my
spell
first time here.
I don't really know.
Does everybody have your boards?
If you're gonna really.
What's the capital of Louisiana,
Oh, yeah.
boys?
Don't tell him.
Bourbon Street.
All right, don't do it yet.
Don't tell him.
Let's wait to reveal.
Yeah.
I think Weidman genuinely does not know this.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Really?
3.
All right,
I
let's
have my
turn.
master's degree. Don't you look down on me.
Oh,
Baton Rouge.
I said New Orleans.
Both of them said New
I
Orleans.
just went-
All right.
I went with the biggest
He's
city.
up. What is the French-speaking culture? What is the French-speaking culture in southern Louisiana often called?
Oh, I can't spell it.
Well, that's an easy one to spell.
I can spell that easy.
All right, turn him.
They're giving Chris the answers.
Oh, I meant that.
They gave him the answer.
Cajun.
Yo,
it's
I know-
Cajun.
Oh, I did say.
Oh, it's he
no,
got
it's
it
actually
wrong.
Creole. It's actually Creole.
And you spelled it wrong. That's not how you spell Creole.
Well, we have Cajun.
That's trash.
Take it up with the
I got
judges.
that, right?
That's a
no,
whole
but
bunch.
Southern
all right, thank
Louisiana
you.
is Cajun. You should.
That's a
know
whole
that.
bunch of people.
U.S. state borders Louisiana to the west? Which U.S. state borders Louisiana to the west?
Oh, okay, easy.
All
Dude,
right.
stop giving him the answers.
What do you mean?
They're giving Weidman the answers.
I'm pretending like I'm confident.
All right, turn him. Texas.
I was right. Damn. My
Did Paul not
wife
get
lived
that?
in Lake Charles for a little bit.
Oh,
I know.
you're
I
such
took
a
the
liar.
Greyhound here once from New
Take
York.
the earpiece out then. Take the earpiece out.
No,
All right, what's
Take the earpiece out.
what's the name of the traditional
me.
Louisiana stew made with meat or seafood and served over rice?
Oh, that's easy. Which one is it?
You're watching.
We were just talking about that. All right, turn him. Gumbo,
I want
jambalaya.
I try to do something different, you know.
Which U.S. president?
Wait, put the points. Put the points.
Which U.S. president completed the Louisiana Purchase?
Ooh, I don't know that.
The Louisiana Purchase. Which U.S. president completed the Louisiana Purchase? It was early.
Yeah, it was very early.
It's one of the first 5.
Oh, don't you embarrass me like that.
Okay. Turn him.
I went Jackson.
Thomas Jefferson. Is
Oh, Paul got that somehow. They're giving
there we
these
go.
guys answers.
He's coming back.
God.
What
They're
famous jazz musician was born in New Orleans in 1901 and helped popularize jazz music worldwide?
Oh,
He's like the most famous jazz musician of all time.
I can't remember. I can't remember.
I got
Okay.
nothing.
Wait.
It's Louis Armstrong.
I got that.
Louis Armstrong.
I got that. I didn't even finish the G.
Good stuff.
Wow.
Is
Oh,
Felder
wait,
jumped into the
Felder's
lead?
beating you in
Oh, he
your
is.
own
4-3
state.
and
I got
1.
that.
That's
Got that.
embarrassing.
What state holiday in Louisiana celebrates its unique cultural heritage and cuisine?
Oh, I know this one, I think.
This.
Oh,
crazy.
no, I don't.
Paul's killing it.
Oh, yeah. It's just a holiday specific to Louisiana.
It needs to be spelled right. It needs to be spelled right.
It's not going to be spelled right.
It needs to be spelled right.
Just put it down.
It has to be spelled right.
Turn it. Mardi Gras is the answer.
But Paul did not spell that right, man.
Yeah,
that's a terrible spelling. He should not get a point for spelling that wrong, dude.
What's the famous sandwich from Louisiana that's typically filled with fried seafood or roast beef? Come on, you know this.
I don't know how to spell it either. How do you spell it?
Po' boy.
That is not a right spelling.
Po' boy.
He cannot put po' boy, man.
I think Chris is done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Dude, I had a po' boy yesterday with debris on it. Have you had the debris? Oh, it's just pot roast.
So white of you.
It's so good.
He got pot roast po' boy.
All right. What is Dustin Poirier's signature hot sauce brand called? Dustin Poirier's signature hot sauce brand. What's it called?
Wow.
I know this, but
pretty easy.
I'm wrong.
It's kind of crazy that I don't know this.
Well, especially since it has something to do with food. I'm rather shocked as well.
Oh, you gave it up. What?
It's called Poirier's Louisiana style.
I did it.
Damn.
Poirier's Louisiana.
Well, you didn't put style.
But I did. That's the name. Poirier's Louisiana. Give my point.
I don't think so.
Dude, Paul put two different things wrong.
Oh, they gave it to you.
Of course.
All right, you're tied up. Going into 10. True or false, the first UFC pay-per-view in Louisiana. This is the first UFC pay-per-view in Louisiana. True or false? All right, flip them. True. It is true.
Really? All those old fights from back in the day were never pay-per-views.
I guess not.
They were all
this was the
pay-per-views.
second.
They were literally all pay-per-views.
What is the name of the river that flows through Baton Rouge? The river that flows through Baton Rouge. Turn them. Mississippi, not Pontchartrain, dog.
I don't know shit.
The show True Blood.
No, I did.
I said sin.
Sin? Pontchartrain.
He said Pontchartrain. DC got it wrong.
Yeah.
So the show True Blood was set in a fictional town in Louisiana. What was the town called?
What the?
Come on, dude.
You don't know?
You don't know this one?
A fake town in Louisiana?
Oh, Felder might have this.
Let's get that.
All right, turn
guys kept giving him trash points.
Was it? Oh, Felder beat DC in Louisiana trivia.
In Louisiana.
Wow.
That's hard.
Well, you
somebody needs to spin the wheel. You know who that is? Here,
you
buddy.
guys keep giving him trash.
The hips hurting a little bit, I know.
Back. Giving him the answers.
Hey, guys, you know what? This is the closest I got to actually holding one of these, so you can kiss my ass. All right, DC, spin that wheel.
I'm spinning the wheel.
Yeah.
All right, man. You're a fucking asshole, Paul. Whatever. You suck, Felder.
Don't wrestle me.
I hate how you guys actually give him the answers.
Nobody gave me the answers.
They gave you the answers, bro. You did not get Louis Armstrong.
Cody might have given me Jefferson. That might have been it.
Wait, no, I got to make it go longer.
Oh, here we go.
I almost had chug of beer.
Round and round. Buffer intro.
God damn it.
You're probably good with that.
I got to pee so bad.
Go ahead. I don't know what we're doing next.
Okay, ready?
I just can't sit yet.
This is the moment all UFC fans has been waiting for. It's time live from the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, Louisiana. It's time for the main event. Crowd goes crazy. Dustin the Diamond Poirier! And in the back, I'm like kind of working out. I'm bending.
Yeah, stretch your leg on the cage.
Bruce takes his foot and puts it on top of the cage before every single introduction.
All right. We got Brandon Allen fighting in his home state. I bet he would have done good on that trivia.
Hi, Mason.
Cormier. He might have won.
Oh, shut up.
But he's on a 2-fight skid right now. He lost to Imavov.
185, the official weight for Covington, Louisiana's
and Fluffy
Allen.
Hernandez. But he's a true mixed martial artist.
Did you hear that sound when I sat down?
All right, let's send it to our On the Line crew, including myself, for some of our best bets for this weekend.
Oh, you throw it to yourself?
Yeah, that's what I do. That's the most handsome toss I've ever got. From me to myself. Here we go. Minty Bets, Dan Helle, Yanni the Greek Corrales, Michael Chiesa here.
This is time to give you some best bets. And yes, we do keep score, as you know. I have only been here once before. I'm chasing the experts. We get $100 a show to make a bet. Minty's leading the way. She's up 200. I'm 1-0 up 100. Yanni up 68. He's 3-2. And Kies is still trying to get on the board. So we're giving you our best bet for UFC 318 in New Orleans. It's going to be such a tremendous card. All right, let's get this started, Yanni. Who do you like?
All right. Nothing more rewarding as a sports bettor than getting plus money on a coin flip. And that's exactly what we have in Kyler Phillips this Saturday. Bottom line, had he not lost as a -600 favorite, he would not be this big of an underdog in this matchup against Oliveira. Oliveira's coming off a big win himself as a +200 dog against Nurmagomedov. You pay a premium for that last name. Bottom line, ton of line value on Kyler Phillips at plus money.
Good stuff. Well, I'm going to have to go with Dustin Poirier. I think that Dustin, just the statistic alone through his long storied career, he's never lost back-to-back fights. That alone gives me confidence to bet on Dustin Poirier. I put my $100 on the dog. Diamonds are forever. It's his last fight. It's his swan song, and I think he's going to go out on the win, especially against a guy that he's fought twice. The first fight's kind of a wash, given it's Max's debut. Different time in both their careers, but I think the second fight tells the story of how this fight's going to pan out. I think Dustin's going to win a decision. I think he's going to do a lot of damage. He's going to walk away the victor and ride off in the sunset.
All right. Well, Kiesa, me and you are officially fighting because my best bet is going to be on Max Holloway. I know he's 0-2 against Poirier in his career, but the market continues to back Max by making him the betting favorite. And I know Poirier has the narrative edge here with the retirement storyline and the home edge, but it is quite difficult to beat the same fighter in the UFC 3 times. So give me Max Holloway as my best bet.
All right, DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of UFC. Right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Download the app now and use the promo code GLOVES when you sign up. The crown is yours. DC, I hope you're listening. Get off your phone. Get that etouffee off of your chin. There's gumbo in your teeth. You've been eating the entire way. Let's focus. Let's lock in. We're in your home state, dog.
Paulo Costa set to step on the weigh-in stage here. It's been kind of a bumpy road for him, DC, the last few years.
Yeah, it's been bumpy for Costa. This guy, at the beginning of his UFC career, he was so hot that he went all the way to a championship opportunity, and when he got that, it went sideways. Sometimes, when you're young in a game or just starting, you can almost ascend too fast because the come down can be a little bit too difficult.
All right, next
but it's
fighter
not
to
like
the
Paulo
scale
Costa is losing
in
to
the
just
co-main
anyone.
event, the number
He's fighting the best fighters in the world.
UFC middleweight
a Robert
contender,
Whitaker,
the eraser,
a
Sean
Strickland. He wants to fight Khamzat Chimaev. He's still getting the best fighters in the world when he steps inside the octagon, but it just hasn't gone his way as it did at the very start of his career. He wants Khamzat Chimaev, though. He said Chimaev left a message or something in his girlfriend's DMs.
Oh, he hates Chimaev.
He hates
He starts
Chimaev.
shaking when he talks about
Nobody
Chimaev.
wants to fight Chimaev but this guy.
This dude wants to fight him.
He wants to fight him bad.
His weight is always a little questionable. He's a big dude for the weight. Let's see what happens here.
Still sweating.
Oh, he's
185, the official weight for Paulo Costa with that co-main is now official.
Man, you remember that Yoel Romero fight with him?
That was so sick.
Two massive human beings.
Just smashing each other.
Guys, as you know, UFC BJJ has taken the world by storm, and this is Mason Fowler
that's my
from
boy right
UFC BJJ, one of the better athletes in the promotion. I understand you have an announcement that you're making here on the 318 weigh-in show.
Yeah, I'm going to be competing July 31st on the next UFC BJJ show, and it's actually going to be for the light heavyweight title.
Oh, nice.
205-pound title. Yeah,
Wait,
so I'm
you're
super
going
excited.
to 205?
Yeah, 205.
How do you make 205?
I'm 215 right now.
That's it?
Yeah, I'm 215.
I always thought you had gotten so much bigger.
No, my heaviest was 225, 230.
Nice,
yeah,
mate.
so I feel good. I feel good when I'm a little bit lighter, a little bit leaner, so I'm excited. Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome to do it on a platform like UFC BJJ. Obviously, it's been launched in another stratosphere, right, in terms of comparing it to other jiu-jitsu promotions. What would it mean to you to win that title on a platform like that?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just all the work that I've done in the sport. I feel like it's all just leading to this. this is just going to be a good way to put all my accomplishments together, and it's one big goal that I've had. I wanted to be the UFC BJJ champ as soon as they announced it, so hopefully I could seize the opportunity and make the most of it.
Well, so what do you do? So let's say you win the belt. Are you going to fight often? Are you going to take your time? Are you going to pick and choose opponents? Well, what's the plan going forward?
Yeah, from what I've heard, they're going to be doing a lot of shows. They're planning on doing more and more every year, so definitely want to be active. It's not fighting, right? You don't have to worry about taking 3 months off or 6 months off. Even if you lose, you can go and compete again the next week as long as you don't get injured.
You've trained with DC before?
I've been to a couple of his practices, yeah.
Yeah, even at AKA when I was fighting, Mace would be in the gym. He started doing a whole bunch of stuff. But you were doing a little MMA in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
And now you really did focus on jiu-jitsu. How much has your game elevated since you completely just committed to doing? You were always a great grappler, right? It was always somebody like, go with Mason. I'm like, God dang it, got to go with Mason, right? It always sucked to grapple
Thank you. Yeah.
But how much better did you get when you just committed yourself just to grappling?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's hard when you're doing MMA. You have to be good at everything, so you can't really be a specialist in any one area. So being able to dedicate all my time into jiu-jitsu from the time that I was 23, that's what helped me get to the next level, and now I'm at the top of the sport. So,
Mason, you're a coach on the Ultimate Fighter show, but you're on Team Chael. But
that was
not
horrible, dude.
DC. Why is that?
I don't know. DC talks about how good of friends we are, how close we are, but for some reason, he didn't call me to be his jiu-jitsu coach. I don't know why. And he didn't even have a jiu-jitsu coach.
I didn't have a jiu-jitsu coach.
We're such good friends, but he didn't even think to ask me to be on his team.
I was thinking to myself, like
he does this to everybody. Don't feel bad. Like he makes you feel like he's your friend, but he doesn't treat you like one.
If they're not Mason Fowler, in most cases, wrestling will just smash jiu-jitsu. Because, I figured we don't need a jiu-jitsu coach for this. I was going to call you, Mace. I swear to God. When I saw you, I was really pissed off that I didn't call you.
So, for me, I was so hurt that you didn't ask me that I figured I would call Chael, and I would have to coach against you.
He's like,
so you called
he's
Chael.
Like one of those,
just to spite
he's like
DC.
one of those scorned girlfriends.
Yeah.
You love bombed him.
Like, you didn't want to date me. You didn't want to date me, so I had to go out with your friend. Make you jealous,
These jiu-jitsu guys make money now. Look at this guy.
Yeah, this dude got a watch.
Like, when I was up and coming,
it was a gift. It was a gift.
Had nothing.
This boy Mason used to be so broke when he's fighting MMA, but now look at him, big time guy.
NASCAR?
It was a gift.
Pepsi or NASCAR?
Batman. Yeah,
Batman, that's right.
But you know why? It's because of the exposure, right? You have UFC, BJJ, Road to the Title. You guys are under a similar spotlight to guys that are on shows like The Ultimate Fighter. What has that been like, just to have everything kind of elevated recently, shows like that?
Yeah, it's been amazing, and the best thing, honestly, is that now there's a lot of competition. So there's a lot of big jiu-jitsu organizations. Now we have the UFC as a big player. So, as athletes, it's important that the sport isn't in a monopoly. So we have a lot of different avenues we can go to. And, obviously I've been a big fan of the UFC for a long time. And, I made a good deal with them, so I'm happy. So I think it's good for everyone. I think it's good for all the athletes.
Yeah, and in your last match, you landed a crazy omoplata rear naked choke submission. Can you talk us through how you set that up, what went through there? Because these are things that you don't necessarily see in MMA, but you see in these high-level jiu-jitsu matches.
Yeah, the problem with the omoplata when it's no-gi is that the guy can roll out really easily. That's why you don't see him a lot in the sport of no-gi or in the UFC. But if you can connect your hands around the person's face, it stops them from rolling, and they get kind of stuck in the submission. So I think if more MMA fighters started going for that, they might be able to hit the omoplata a lot more.
We might see more of that, right? When they start watching you guys, seeing these matches more aired all the time, and you're going to see some funky jiu-jitsu.
You weren't choking them, though. It was more of just keeping them stationary.
It was a choke under the chin, yeah.
It was a choke under the chin.
And then you can go, if they're real flexible, you can go to the full rear naked choke while they're in the omoplata. Yeah. Depends on the shoulder flexibility. If their shoulders aren't very flexible, they just tap right away.
DC, you okay over there?
I can't hear anything. I don't know if I unplugged my microphone or anything. That's why I was texting trying to get to the truck.
I'm just checking. All right, Miles.
Oh, here comes the chair guy. Here comes the chair guy, Miles. Hey, Miles, did I unplug it?
Last time on the weigh-in show, we had Andrew Tackett on, and he tried to show Helly how to do a choke, and it didn't go well. Helly,
what do you mean it didn't go well?
Helly
tapped.
He can't figure out how to do a choke. Is there any tips you could give him on maybe a good rear naked choke? Maybe show him.
Yeah.
He showed on him.
But Mason, stop, Mason.
No.
Last time, she was very nice. She didn't give him any squeeze. Give him a little squeeze.
No, it was Tackett.
Tack it. Tackett didn't give him any squeeze.
Okay, we're just going to do
Mason, I'm just going to tell you one thing. There's only one person that decides if you come on the show again, and it's me.
Okay.
Mason, he literally ranks last.
Hang on. You know, he literally ranks last.
DC has the pull.
He put you on channel.
DC has the pull.
I got your back. I got your back. You're good.
All right, what are we doing?
Okay.
You can sit or
Here, let me.
You want to sit or you want to stand?
Show me how to do
Let me
it.
teach.
Put him on the ground. Put him on the ground.
Okay. Let's go right here.
Come here. Stand right here.
No, he's going to sit on the ground. He's going to sit. Put him in his lap.
Yeah,
Put him in
I'm
his lap.
not sitting in anybody's lap.
You're going to sit in his lap.
I'm not sitting in his lap.
No, right here.
He's going to sit in his lap. He's
I'll
going to
sit
take
right here.
He's going to take. No. He's going to take your back. You got to get the whole experience.
Get the legs in.
Get the legs in.
All right, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Sit in
Just
his
sit.
lap.
I'm just going to take your back.
Hang on. To make this more fun, so you get locked up. I'm going to teach you how to get out of it, and it's going to be a live
Yes,
go.
hey, live go.
You have to be able to get out.
Hey, he's going to teach you how to get out of it.
Let him get
It's
locked
live.
up.
No, don't let him get deep. Don't let him get that deep. He's
Your
screwed.
goal, hang on, before you squeeze.
No, that's too deep, Mason.
Okay.
I want you. No, get it on.
Nah, that's too deep.
No, let him get it on.
He's not going to really do it.
Yeah, he will.
Mason, don't do it.
What is this? We have to let him
Now,
anything.
you have to try to grab this hand and pull it down. If not, you go to sleep. Ready? Go! Squeeze it. Now, put him to sleep. Put him to sleep. That's a panic attack.
Okay, he's got to get to do it to me now.
All
He
right.
gets to do it to me. Yeah, it's only fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan goes, hey, you know when somebody's like struggling when they go,
But yo, Helly, because you don't know what you're doing at all,
Yeah.
don't hurt this dude. Because
What do you mean?
No. He can go for it. He can go for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Your neck is good?
Yeah,
You're fine? All right.
It's fine.
All right, how do I lock it in?
There you go. Yep.
Put down your bicep.
Now make that X. Make that
Do
X
you have a
behind your head.
bicep? There
Oh,
we
that's
go.
funny.
Now put this all the way behind his head.
Yeah, and then
And
hide
then
it.
take your chin and put it over your wrist.
I'm not.
So you can't reach back.
And then
Choking
squeeze
Mason
together.
Fowler.
Oh, he's gonna.
I wasn't prepared for that.
How weak
You
is
want
he?
another shot?
That was pretty good, right?
Okay.
Good choke.
Mason, how weak is he?
2 out of 10. 2 out of 10.
You look so good.
We got blood.
Yeah, no, it's jiu-jitsu. It's
No,
jiu-jitsu.
not you.
It's meant to look a little.
Mason.
You know.
Dude, thanks for coming on. Thanks for not choking me out.
Yeah.
Good luck in the title fight. What's the date on that? July 31st, correct?
July 31st. Yeah.
UFC BJJ 2
Don't shake.
on UFC's YouTube channel. Mason going to be fighting for a title against David Garmo. Looking forward to that.
Good seeing you, brother.
Thank you, Mason. We get a title
July
out of Joe
31st.
Roy.
God,
San Jose area.
Yeah, we're gonna bring the UFC BJJ
I still
belt.
can't
Yeah.
breathe, but I feel better now. Thanks, Mason.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you guys.
All right, listen, Ryan Spann, he's the type of guy, he could do everything. He's we just got to see which Spann shows up because he could beat anybody. He's got knockout wins over Dominic Reyes, Catelba. He's got a submission over, and I think one other good. He's got some great wins, but then he's got some losses that like kind of make you shake your head, like what's going on with this guy? So let's see which one
All right,
shows
thank you all
up
for being here. We'll see you
tomorrow
for the
night.
ceremonials later today. One more sleep.
All right, so we have it. UFC and Ayers Tech unite to revolutionize athletic optimization trusted by the Performance Institute and champion fighters. Ayers sets a new standard in performance technology. We had some fighters on the card, some of their optimal ways of recovery from training and the grueling nature of MMA. Let's take a listen to their thoughts.
How I personally recover after a hard training session is supplementation. Hydration is a major key. Stretching. Body work, massage, compression, boots, a lot of things. Over the years, I've learned that the more I focus on recovery, the harder I can push the next day. So it's very important for all athletes.
After a hard training session, I like to go recover. I like to go get some massage. I like to get some good food. I like to drink some good drinks and get carbs in me.
After a hard training session for recovery, I love to, relax, go take a nice ice bath, jump in the sauna, and hydrate. That's very important for me. Hydrate and eat and rest, plenty of rest.
Yeah, I think it's very important that recovery, especially at this stage of my career, I'm getting a little bit older. I'm not as young as I used to be, and you need recovery, to be able to perform at the highest level.
So recovery has been one of the biggest focuses in my career these days, and for me to recover, I love using the cold plunge. I love using the sauna, red light therapy, hyperbaric chambers. I got EMF protection all around my house, and I do everything I can to stay at the top of my game and feel better.
Top athletes and trainers rely on Ayers, and you can too. Discover it for yourself.
the welterweight division, Daniel D-Rod Rodriguez.
There's a 38-year-old from the LA area making his 14th UFC walk, coming in, having won 2 straight, including a third-round stoppage win over Santiago Ponzinibbio.
The official weight for D-Rod, Daniel Rodriguez.
Had a 4-week camp to prepare for Kevin Holland, so a quick turnaround for D-Rod in this one. Actually, the 3rd time this fight's been scheduled. And guess what time it is? It's time to talk about food. Mackenzie Pavicic is here.
Mackenzie is the best. Let's go. We get some good food.
Not
just
more
because
excited.
I think you guys.
No, because you're the best.
Thank you. And I don't know if you guys remember during IFW, DC put a call to action out to everyone in Louisiana. He wanted the best food.
I did.
DC, you found the best place, but he didn't even show up.
Wait, stop. Mackenzie. Mackenzie's like saying I didn't show up, but that was not my choice. I don't get jealous of her, right? I was jealous whenever she got to go to the restaurant. The only other time I'm jealous is like when I get stopped by the cops. Wouldn't it be nice to be like a 110-pound white, like hot blonde? You don't get a ticket. That's the only time I'm ever jealous of Mackenzie. Outside of that, not jealous.
I can promise you I was not 110 pounds leaving Chicken's Kitchen, which, by the way, you picked it, but my soul was called there because Chef Marlon Chukwumurije has really built this community-built kitchen in Gretna, and the soul food's amazing. There's a line literally out the door and around the block every single day, and while the menu changes daily, the people that love Chicken's Kitchen, that never changes.
Okay.
Well, we are here in the food capital of the world, and I gotta know, what is it about Chicken's Kitchen that has a literal line out the door and around the block of people waiting to get in?
It's the soul food, baby. We feeding souls over here.
I absolutely love that. And for people who have never had soul food, never had the privilege of experiencing it, how would you classify it in the way that it's different from just going to a restaurant and picking up some food for dinner?
It feels like home. It feels like family. It feels like the holidays. It feels like that most nostalgic moment from your childhood.
Oh, I've been here for like 10 minutes and I already feel at home.
Yeah.
I think we should get these people who are waiting outside in here
Yeah,
and get them
let's get them
served
in.
up. All right, let's do
So,
it.
thank you.
When you have a rotating menu and you've got these hours where you sell out kind of early, I mean, how often are you seeing the people that are getting to come in tonight because you guys are open a little bit later?
More than a few people are excited about coming here for
We love
the
it,
night,
we love
man. Because we usually done by 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Mhm.
So people are excited to have some dinner.
I love it.
You know what I mean? Chicken's Kitchen for dinner.
Okay.
What's up, Nate? How you doing, brother? I'm good. How can I help you? Oxtail. So for large sides, they get, it's usually 2 scoops or whatever it is. You can get an oxtail here. So we can go first with the gravy.
It's a lot more than just like throwing stuff into a container. Like this is a meal that you're crafting for someone. Beautiful.
And it is about margins too. We want to be a hefty serving.
Yeah.
But we still got to find a way to make money while we do this as well.
Of course.
So use one hand to touch it so you don't break it.
Yes. There we go. Order up.
So that oxtail, y'all.
There you go.
Ogre's still in the house.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've worked in a restaurant, but we did this. We did this. Okay, we're getting the hang of this. I love the first day excuse.
Great for your first couple minutes.
And action.
Hey, you're hired. He's hired.
All right, right here we got our black eyed peas with our 5-star mac, fried Brussels sprouts, braised oxtail, candy yams, stir-fried cabbage, smothered okra, got a cornbread dressing right here with seafood, got potato salad, got fried chicken, fried ribs, fried fish, turkey dressing, stuffed catfish, stuffed Cornish hen, last but not least, our Brussels again.
I don't know where to start, but I think we should start with a cheers for all of this hard
Let's
work.
get it going, yeah.
Yeah.
Right
We
here.
reached
Right
for the
here.
same thing.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh my God.
Change the guy in here, you know?
Oh.
One thing we do to keep people in line is to have this many options. You know what I mean? To keep people attention, keep them excited for something new. We change the menu every day, Monday through Friday.
That's insane to me. And you have people that come in on certain days for certain things, like you have regulars.
Yes. So one of our biggest items ever that's what really elevated us to super hype was oxtail. And we started doing these only once a month. People would stand in line. We opened up at 10:30. They get in line at 6 o'clock.
In the morning?
In the morning.
Oh my God.
And they'll wait for those 4 hours for us to open just to get the oxtail.
We came in on the right day.
We came on the perfect day.
We gotta try it. Oh my God. You said earlier that it's like home.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I stay?
You can.
I think you do everything right. Between
We try.
the tastes and
Yeah.
just the way that you operate this, damn. There we go.
Hey,
Eloquent,
there you go,
eloquent
man. That's what we
words.
try to. That's what we try to create. Damn experience.
Damn, it has been a damn experience.
So, man, I appreciate you coming.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, sure.
As you can see, definitely did not leave 110 pounds. And I know that you guys have some gumbo here, but I just got to say, you missed that oxtail.
It was good, huh?
Once a month, only on Tuesdays, only on the day that we were there.
Really?
Yeah.
So you think that might have been like design?
That you weren't there?
That by design
I got
that it
to
was
eat
on
all
the-
of it?
yes, that you got to eat
I
it all.
mean, maybe it was
good?
like divine intervention for me
Hey,
to
hey,
enjoy all of it.
So wait, you out here making gumbo, chicken, all that. You call yourself Chef El Pollo Grande? I mean, what, Chef El Pollo Grande? I like that.
It's a joking nickname. One of my little cousins gave me a nickname when I was a kid. It's called Big Fat Chicken Marlin. I'm big fat and I love fried chicken. You know what I mean? That's the name behind Chicken's Kitchen. That's what it was a name that I was embarrassed about as a kid, but now I love it now, and that was something joking.
I love that. I love that. This is good, man.
Walk us through what you're tasting, because normally gumbo, there's options, right? Seafood gumbo is kind of maybe the go-to, but our man here can't have shellfish.
Yeah,
so you went in on
We did a basic. I won't use the wrong word basic, but just chicken and sausage gumbo, filet gumbo, and we just kept it simple. We got rice, chicken, grilled chicken, grilled sausage. And filet gumbo.
It's a Portuguese sausage?
No, it's an andouille sausage almost, huh?
Yes. It's
What?
it's called
Creole?
Manda sausage. It's a local sausage made here, a local smoked sausage.
Oh, yeah. It is good. The
I
sauce
think
delicious.
we have the best smoked sausage in
I
the
love
nation.
this sausage.
If you ask
It's
me.
really good sauce.
So the reason we didn't put any shellfish in here is because of DC.
Yeah, it's DC's fault.
DC, I jokingly call chicken and sausage gumbo Basta gumbo. Because you need the shrimp, you need the crab, you need,
don't do me
you
like
need
that.
all that,
Isn't
man. But
crawfish
this
a
is
big
really
thing
good.
here?
So is that what it would
Crawfish?
normally have? It would
No?
have shrimp and
Yeah, we have some shrimp up there, some blue crab, maybe some crawfish tails. But we kept it nice and simple for DC.
I told my mom I would
So-
try some crawfish while I was down here.
Yeah, we wanted to keep it simple so DC didn't have to leave on the stretcher.
Yes, I would. And I would.
You're almost done with that thing.
I'm
You got
almost
another.
done.
Oh, actually, I know that there's a bunch back there. You gonna try the grits though? Because there's also
I'm gonna
since
try
it's
with grits. I love
breakfast
grits.
time.
Isn't this grits?
There's a gumbo with grits too. I think maybe yours. is
Brandon,
grits.
can we bring one with the grits?
Yeah, we have a gumbo with grits too. We started doing that when we opened up our second spot called the Coop. That was something that came together from it's a local place called Bywater Bakery. It's my first time ever having it there, and we just recreated it at our restaurant. And it's an amazing combination. I think I might like with grits better than with rice.
Wow.
For real? And you have some grits here?
We have some grits.
Oh,
in there
let's
as
bring
well.
that up. I
Yeah,
want
we
to
got-
try that. Is it walkable from here, or could we just roll DC there? Like, how far away are you?
You can walk, but it would be a long walk. It would be only about a 7-minute car ride.
Okay.
But if you caught the ferry and walked on the levee, you can get to us in about 30 minutes.
He's not doing the
There's a ferry here?
There's a ferry, yeah, right down the street.
Oh.
You've never been on a ferry.
And one thing that actually didn't make it into our piece is the fact that you feed kids all summer, which we know, like, summer can be a really hard time for families that rely on schools to feed their kids. So just talk to us about the amount of meals that you guys have served and how much of an impact it has on the community.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there was something we did last summer. It was something that came off my heart, off of funding being pulled away from kids to be fed over the summertime. So we did it all in the month of July. But this year, I wanted to start from the first day of summer all the way through summer until the last day of summer before kids go back to school. And so with us having the infrastructure between a breakfast and a lunch spot, we're able to provide breakfast and lunch from 6:30 to 10:30 at our breakfast spot called the Coop. And then at Chicken's Kitchen from 10:30 to 3, we provide them lunch.
Absolutely amazing work, DC. There was a QR code on that
Yes.
screen. You should be scanning it since you missed our shoot on
Yes,
Tuesday.
I will definitely be
Flight
scanning it.
delays, you know. So how about you be the biggest donor and challenge people to match it, huh?
I'll be scanning that code. I'll be donating money. That was one of the reasons I wanted to try to get you on the show. Congratulations on all your success, my brother. I appreciate it.
The highlight of my week, I know it's the highlight of yours, Chicken's
so
Kitchen
good.
here
Thank
in
you so much.
New Orleans.
My first gumbo ever. I love it.
We love it.
The
really good,
grits
man.
in there is ridiculous.
Well, as we
like
munch
mashed
on this
potatoes.
gumbo a little bit more, there is
I'm almost
another event here in New Orleans this weekend. It's Power Slap 14 coming up tonight.
You like it better with the grits?
The first Power Slap event in the U.S. to take place outside of Las Vegas. And the stakes have never been higher. We're headed to New Orleans. Buckle up, Slap fans. Damian DeBell, the king of the heavyweight division, #1 in impact power. Wes Mena, former college football player. That man is terrifying. The heavyweight title is on the line. There it is. Robert Trujillo facing Dakota McGregor. The lightweight title is on the line. Do not miss this chance to witness history from New Orleans. Let's go. Rock and roll all night.
Stop.
Power Slap making its highly anticipated return to Abu Dhabi at Space 42 Arena on Friday, October 24th. During Showdown Week for Power Slap 16. 2 events in October. We got one in Vegas. We have one in Abu Dhabi. And don't forget to watch Power Slap 14 tonight right here in Louisiana with 2 title fights. It's the first ever U.S. event for Power Slap outside of Las Vegas. You can watch it on YouTube at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. I'll be on the call with Louisiana native Alan Joban. And the main event is going to be ridiculous. Wes Mena, the former college football player, a defensive lineman, used to chasing quarterbacks, coming in undefeated against Damian DeBell, the most illustrious and decorated champion in Power Slap history.
Adam Fugit stepping on the scale, trying to really get things going. This guy is a tremendous fighter. Knockout, submissions, he can do it all. Fought Josh Quinlan last time, won by split decision.
171, the official weight
171
for Adam Fugit.
Fugit has a big opportunity this weekend. People are looking past him, and he's the guy that has the momentum. Big spot for Adam Fugit.
Good job, bro.
Well done, DC. All right, guys, our first game of the day.
Yes.
It's called the human knot game. We're going to line up in a circle, and we have to grab the hand of somebody else. Then we have to untie a knot without letting go of your hand. Let's take a look at the example video, which, there it is.
Hold on, we got to see it. I don't know what it is either.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
All right.
All right. We got to work as a team here, guys.
Human knot.
You only could have 4.
RJ's going to play 2.
I get to hold hands with you guys? This
Wait,
is
so
great.
we start like this?
Hey, oh, by the way, let's not ignore our live audience in the house. What's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
Let's go.
That's Team DC right there.
That's not Team DC.
Yes, that is.
You gotta
No, you gotta
cross
put 'em-
over, numbnuts.
You cross them first?
Yeah.
All right. This is what we got to do. We all got to face the other way. So everybody, like, slowly roll. Can we all roll that one way?
Wait.
Da-na,
We all go this way? All
na.
right, now we all have to do a backflip.
How do we,
DC, you go first.
We just go right back to what we did, right?
Under this arm.
Just
Under
do
this arm.
exactly what we did.
No, go under. Go under.
We're gonna go back.
can't.
Go back exactly how we did.
I'm like back like this, though.
Oh, wait.
No.
Put Felder.
Just inverse. Just
Wait, stop. You guys are going. Wait, you guys are going
This
too
isn't
much.
hard.
Wait,
Okay,
you saw
so-
that guy
Hey,
jump?
Wait, don't let go of hands. Look,
Everyone-
we're losing contact. Come back.
Left
come back.
left arm
There we
up.
go.
Everyone
Oh, wait,
counterclockwise.
I know what to do. All right,
Wait,
I'm putting
come
the
back. There
arm
we go.
down, and you step over your partner. So I'm going to step over first. Both.
Oh, shit.
And now it's your turn to do it to DC.
I have to step
Now
over.
you gotta
Step over,
over.
step
You
over,
step
step over.
over, and then you face this
He can't get his leg up. Look.
Stop.
Wyman looks like he's going to getting handcuffed.
Hang on.
It's only getting worse.
All right, no, it's going to work out.
This
isn't working, dude.
It's getting worse.
Why are we listening
I'm
to
not
Wyman?
stepping over. Chris Weidman is like,
We had it. Okay. All right, reverse circle.
Weidman just let go.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, RJ.
RJ, come through.
All right,
Chris, come through.
Oh, God,
wait,
what a debacle this is. We're living to.
Then you guys follow.
Paul,
London Bridge is falling
Go
down.
on the Paul.
This is
now
not.
you come, DC. Turn with him. DC, come.
I'm stuck.
I don't think DC's shoulder.
I can't
Now
get through.
dislocate your
I can't get through. I can't get in. That's the worst. Whose idea was that game?
Zach.
Candido?
Yeah, he loves to make fun.
Sponsored by a chiropractor?
Oh my God, that was ridiculous. All right, this is how they solve it.
Hey, Justin. How you doing, my friend? Nice to see you.
Okay, so Chris was right. We all go outside first.
Don't fight me.
Under the arms of the person across.
Oh, we didn't go backwards.
Oh, okay.
No, we didn't walk backwards.
Oh, wow.
Candido was trying to explain that,
Yeah,
but
it's hard to
he did it
explain
poorly.
Yeah.
Wait.
All right, I'm glad that game's over.
That's impossible.
Let's play a little rapid fire, boys. We ready?
Yeah.
DC, you okay? He's in the house already?
Yeah, he's right over there.
Can we get Bud Lights? I know Gaethje wants a Bud Light.
The UFC Weigh-In Show opening its doors to a live audience, as you saw. Be a part of the action with a VIP ticket that includes a private meet and greet with us after the show, a photo on stage, and more. Head to UFCVIP.com or scan the QR code now for more info. Hey guys, do you know when you're having a conversation and the microphones are on, everybody can hear you?
Oh, I thought it was.
I took the money. Let's go.
What's up, baby?
Hey, great
It's golf tournament, dog.
I hate to admit it, but this
that
guy's the
one
best
was not-
athlete. He's the best athlete here. by far.
Hey, Justin.
Fanatics.
Wait, great T-shirt choice. UFC Pelicans.
I had a fantastic shirt on,
He doesn't know
and
what it
Daniel
is.
Cormier came up and smoked me when I had a coffee in my hand and spilled it right when I walked on set.
White T-shirt.
I saw that.
This now?
Yeah, right there. Right over there.
Bro, you just won a Ferrari in like who's the best athlete
Okay,
in the world
can I
contest.
can I
Let's
just
talk
set
about
this
that.
up a little bit?
Yes.
Can I just set this up a little bit? This was at Fanatics Fest, and it was
Fanatics
a
Fest.
really cool concept. It was kind of like a modern day decathlon with more relevant competition, right? And he's going up against some of the best athletes in the world, and the only guy that beat him was Tom Brady.
And that's actually sad that he lost to Tom Brady.
I had a bad day.
Tom Brady's old and like washed
I
up.
honestly thought I did terrible. I should have whooped his ass.
What did you not do good on? And what did
I could have done, I should have done better on the football. I missed the 4 20-yard passes for some reason.
And you're a former high school quarterback, dude.
Only 4 people out of 100 made the 30-yard pass. 3 of them were NFL players, and I was the 4th player. And I hit all 5 of the 10-yard passes. I just fucked up on the
Hey, watch your language.
7 oh,
Were you practicing? Were you practicing?
Beer on that shit. In the morning, it's 8 a.m., boys.
Were you practicing for all the events before?
No, I didn't practice at all. It was a WWE walkout, then you did an MLB pitch, then you went to a soccer or hockey. That one was terrible.
I remember you.
First time I ever shot a hockey puck. Then you did basketball. Also, that's one they took away your worst 2, so those are my worst 2. And then soccer. And then football, punching, golf. There was 8 total. I might have.
Would you
named all
beat
of them.
everybody in? Any of them?
So golf. So that's what everyone's like. Stop golfing. I'm like I won that because of golf. Golf is what separated the men from the boys that day. Tom Brady had 70 points. I had 60. Daniel would have had like 10. You probably would have got 40.
Yeah. Wait, at least quadruple.
So yeah, that's what separated the men from the boys.
Well, that was awesome to see you win the Ferrari. Hopefully, it's been delivered. And
I took the money.
You took the money.
I took the money.
Yeah, that's.
I've been blessed. So I already have a Lamborghini Urus, and I live in Denver, Colorado. The last thing I need is a Ferrari.
Makes sense.
Drive.
I'd probably take the money too.
And they
if I lived in
offered me like $60,000 more than sticker price, brand new.
Woo! Get out of here.
So they never wanted me to take that car.
It has been a good month or so for Justin Gaethje. I got to ask you about this fight coming up. Max and Dustin, you obviously know them both very well. You've faced both of them.
Yes.
How do you see this one playing out?
Oh, shit. So I'm so bad at picking fights. And I actually do not like it. I hate to pick a fight when there's so much on the line for both guys, and I have no dog in the fight. Like, so I just, I'm a huge fan of both these guys. They're absolute legends in the sport. Both of them been around longer than this guy, and all of us, pretty much. When was your first UFC fight?
2011.
So same. Yours was 13. Poirier's 11. Max is 12.
Yeah. What is it about Dustin?
I'm not in the UFC
that makes him so difficult to fight and go up against?
I mean, so obviously fighting a southpaw is not something that you do often. And so when you fight someone, in a different stance like that, it's already something that you're going to have to plan for and not something that you're going to, see punches from that angle. You're not going to throw punches at that angle usually because you're always mostly fighting orthodox fighters. But so he brings he's right-handed, fights left-handed.
Yeah.
And so he's got his power hand forward. I mean, there's a lot of, everybody's got certain styles, and his style is perfect for him. He's really long. He doesn't seem like a long fighter, but when he's in there, he throws really long and then covers distance well. He's longer than he seems with his punch, especially his left hand. And the way he throws it, sits down with it. He throws a lot of power, loves to fight. Somebody that loves to fight is already dangerous, so. Yeah.
And just, Justin, with him having a retirement fight, having this be a big send-off, like as a fighter who's still in it at the high level that you are right now, how do you feel like that is mentally, knowing you got to go out there for the last time and balancing that? We've been talking to him a lot this week, right? It's a difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a task that no matter what position you're at in your career, like every fight brings like you have to control everything,
Yeah.
And then, I think the biggest factor is going to be fighting at home. When you want something so bad, it's really hard to actually perform. It's for me especially. I think in this sport, in golf, the harder you try, worse you do. The more emotional you are, the more you want something, the more emotional you are, and the more emotional you are in this sport, the more susceptible you are to being pulled into things and decisions that you're not usually going to make. And so I think there's that. Say it.
Why are you shaking your head?
Bro, because I'm like supposed to just sit here and he goes, in fighting and in golf. Like he's some professional golfer now. Like he can't just sit here and go in golf. Like he's not a professional golfer, dude. He can't just keep going.
I heard too.
Right? Like
he basically just played in a professional golf event on TV for 3 days.
I want you to play in.
Where's your drink?
Right here.
Get another one. Get him a
I haven't even had a drink yet.
Yeah, we got to chug it.
What's a Monaco?
It's very good.
Oh, they're good.
Go ahead, Hellcat, sorry.
Oh, tequila.
For Max, I feel, I mean, stop crying about everything.
No,
just
I'm not crying. Go ahead.
I mean, just.
I was getting him a drink.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
You want me?
Look at his face.
Oh, I got the
When you talk about golf, that's what happens.
That's what he looks like every golf. Hole 15. Hole 15, he's like, I'm fucking done.
Facts.
I can't do it no more.
That is
it's
100% facts. Justin, Max Holloway.
Yeah.
It seemed like early on he would just overwhelm everybody with volume. Do you feel like he's changed as a fighter, evolved as a fighter in the last 3-4 years?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I think they've been around. Him and Poirier have been around for so long. They've been, in so many big fights, and I think Poirier's fought Max twice, but he's never fought 155 Max. He fought him at featherweight, and then he fought him on short notice coming up for that. It's not like it was Max Holloway training for a lightweight fight. I think it's a different athlete, a different. I think 55 is his weight class. I think he performs the best at 55. That weight cut's, his legs are freaking huge. There's no way his weight cut is not crazy extreme. So I think he performs the best at 55. I don't think Poirier's ever fought him at 55. A real, like I said. And so I'm excited for the fight. I think a crazy thing is Max Holloway's first fight ever in the UFC, 2012, was against Dustin Poirier.
Yep.
And Dustin Poirier's last fight is going to be against Max Holloway. And these guys have had, and similar with me, like I was in college wrestling. I didn't even know I was not a pro fighter at the time. I had no idea I was going to do this. And these guys were already doing it. I don't know if we talked about underdogs, but these guys are the who gets to start at the bottom. You know, the youngest. I remember Max Holloway always being the youngest guy in the UFC, the youngest guy in the UFC.
20 years old. Took it on short notice his first fight against DP.
Yeah. So both fights with DP's been on short notice then.
Yeah.
Because so was the last.
I had a question for you.
Semi short notice.
I had a question for you. You, Dustin, Max, all these guys, like that style, right, where you guys just enjoy being in those types of fights. When you're matched up with that guy, a guy like that, like how good does that feel and how does that style develop, right? As a guy that I tried to manage risk as much as I could inside the octagon. How do you develop that style where you and those guys, all of you, are just like, it's a fight, and I want to just be in a fight, at least the bonuses and everything too, but where's that come from?
Well, I mean, I think obviously your approach is to manage risk. My approach is to accept risk. And that's how I approach it. That's why I'm not scared when I step in there, because I'm like, worst case scenario, I go to sleep, get knocked out, get embarrassed, and then I become comfortable with that, and then I perform. And then I expect the best of myself, and I know that if I'm my best and they beat me, then there's nothing else I could do. And that's how I perform, that's how I fight. That's why I don't have, the feeling some people say that they have, because I understand that there's a small amount of chance and risk, and I'm crazy, and I like to gamble. And if I'm going to use something to gamble, it's going to be my skills. And this sport is something I've trained for my whole life. So.
And so you enjoy getting a guy like those guys on the
those guys,
because
it takes two. Sometimes we see two guys make a mutual
agreement
that they're not going to push it too hard. They're not going to go too far. Like that's never going to happen with these guys, because we're getting in there to fight. I don't care how you want to fight. You're going to fight how I want to fight tonight, and that's how they are.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a little rapid fire, Justin. This is just quick answers, quick questions. You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but I'd like you to participate.
Let's see it.
He's going to answer.
All right, here we go. True or false? Dustin Poirier has more to lose in this fight than Max Holloway. We'll start with you, Felder. We'll go around this way.
That Dustin has more to lose?
True or false? Dustin Poirier has more to lose in this fight than Max Holloway.
False. I think Max has a lot more to lose. He's going to keep going on. He wants to continue to fight. Whereas Dustin, as long as he lays it on the line like we're talking about, and he performs to his absolute best and goes for it, I feel like he can walk away happy with what he's done.
I think they're both in the similar positions. Again, 2011, 2012, it's not the beginning for either one of these guys. And, at this level and with this many fights under your belt, every single one is live or die. And so I think it's hard for me to answer questions like that, because I know if either one loses, it's detrimental, to their feelings, to their emotions, to their family. And ultimately, that's what we do it for. And I do think that Poirier is done no matter what, so therefore it wouldn't be as drastic or, as bad as if he loses. But I think Holloway's done at 45. I think Holloway's moving up to 55. And so it would be detrimental to him, too, trying to make that push towards a championship fight and keep going.
I'm going false. I think Dustin Poirier is going to be proud of his career no matter what at this point. He knows it's his last one. And so he goes out there, he puts some moments together, he just gives 100% effort. He's proud.
This is rapid fire. False. Max is still fighting.
Oh, I hate this guy.
Fact or fiction, the first two Holloway-Poirier fights matter in how you analyze this one.
Fact, yeah, of course.
Okay.
False.
False.
Too long ago. Again, never fought a short time.
Okay.
Short matchups.
Yeah, false. I don't think it matters.
Too much time. Fiction. 13 years between fight 1 and 3.
Fiction.
Over.
Fiction.
Yay or nay? 155 pounds is a better home for Max Holloway at this point in his career.
Yay, I think so.
Yeah.
He's getting older. He's getting bigger. It makes sense.
Yep. The older you get, the harder it is.
Yay.
Cut that weight.
Yay. Absolutely.
All right, give him his flowers. How does Kevin Holland fight this often? This is ridiculous. 4th fight in, 6 months?
He absolutely friggin' loves every second of it, and he'd rather be in there than in training camp. So the more you put them together and you get into that octagon, he's just enjoying himself.
Yeah, I think he needs to take Moicano's nickname. Money.
Yeah.
That boy's here to make it.
I was going to say, it's the money, man. He just keeps coming back for money. He loves to fight. He's so relaxed in there that he's talking to people. He's talking to Khabib in one of those fights, DC.
Well, they said he doesn't even want big fights. He just wants fights. He wants money. And if he's finishing them as he's done, why not keep doing it?
Yeah.
They're not long fights.
Costa or Kopylov, who has the better kicking game?
I'm going Costa. I think that's something that's underrated with him. He's a powerful kicker. You even watch him shadow boxing. He whips that leg up. Real flexible head kicks as well.
All right.
Yeah, technique-wise, I think Kopylov. I mean, he's very impressive when it comes to his technique, kicking especially.
Kopylov, I think he just throws more of them.
I like the power in the kicks of Costa, so I'm going to go Costa.
Okay. Fact or fiction on this one? This is a crossroads fight for Patricio Pitbull, and it's just second fight in the UFC.
Yeah, I think when you get into your late 30s and you're making your debut, yeah, it's like you got signed. I mean, Justin came in early to the UFC, right? And he made noise right off the bat. This is an opportunity for him to finally show, like, yes, I belong here. This is where I belong.
I agree. I think I don't think he's as exciting as Michael Chandler. And Michael Chandler got that, got that pass, but I don't think Pitbull will. So yeah, he has to win this fight.
Yeah, I'm going fact. After his last performance, being on a pay-per-view, and then being on another pay-per-view now, I think if he loses this fight, it's a crossroads.
He has to win. Now, 2 other guys came from other organizations, Eddie Alvarez being one, that ultimately became champion. He wins, people will start to look at him in that light. If he loses, though, he's just a guy that came from another organization that wasn't good enough. That's really where he is today. He's got to win.
All right, you guys are obviously familiar with Vettori and Allen and the little scrap they got into in the casino a while back down in Hollywood, Florida. So this is where this question derives from. If you were to fight your enemy anywhere or a random place, where would it be? And who would the person that you would throw hands with sight unseen be?
Oh, man.
So who and where?
No. They just said Michael Johnson in my ear because he called me out earlier. But I mean, based on recent stuff I posted, Mike Perry would probably be a guy I would throw hands on most recently, and it would be a Mike just right in my living room right now. Let's go.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. You fought him already.
Yeah. And
I'd want the
didn't go my way.
Split decision.
I kind of want the ability to kill him, so I'd like to do it at my house.
There you go. Yeah, me too.
And they can't really do anything.
Yeah,
Well,
who is it,
Who are
DC?
you fighting?
I think we know. I could take a couple guesses who you might fight in your living room.
Yeah.
Does it rhyme with Mon Moons?
You guys think I don't dislike John Jones? I think he's fine.
Oh my God,
He's fine. He's fine.
I really got no beef with anybody, but they already said Rockhold. Rockhold, yeah, I don't really know if I like the guy that much.
There has to be a beef with somebody.
Just take him in a parking lot. If the guy was really big, if he's like 300 pounds, I'd rather him in a big area.
What about the GFL promoter that?
Yeah, that's who you want to beat up. The guy that promised you $1 million.
Yeah, I'll take him in my house so I can kill him.
Yeah, well, you can kill him. Oh, yeah, get him in my yard.
Self-defense.
It's always self-defense. I'm taking Covington in an elevator.
Yeah,
the elevator.
I like that elevator.
Nowhere to
He
go.
gonna wrestle you to the ground.
Okay. Okay.
If he's on your legs, you're panicking though. That would suck. If you all of a sudden he's on top
In
of
an
you.
elevator?
He'd never be on top of me.
Oh my gosh.
In an elevator.
He just catches you off guard. He gets to your legs quick.
How do you get caught off guard in an elevator?
You slip. Your feet
That's
slip
not
out.
possible.
He's on top of you, or you just
I've
losing
been
your mind?
hey underhook, elevate.
I got to be honest. I
On
like
top.
Justin's
Please.
chances a lot. in
Yeah,
an elevator
I did
with
too.
Carl.
Oh, I am fuck
Me too.
chingazos.
Yeah.
He is Mexican.
I'm
I know
throwing
he's white, but he's
chingazos.
like Mexican.
Elevator's the perfect spot for anything.
That
He
is
don't have a
great.
Mexican face, but he is.
I like it.
Are you
I like
half
it.
Mexican, Justin?
Half. I'm 62.5%. As a
Yeah.
matter of fact.
Oh, that's more than
Can you
that.
believe that he's Mexican? Like Canelo Mexican.
You speak
Yeah, well,
Spanish at all?
exactly. You look at Canelo, you would never know.
Poco?
No. Un poquito?
Un poquito.
All right, last question on rapid fire. Better chance of being on the White House card.
Snap.
I just burped like Felder's been doing. John Jones or Connor? Better chance of being on the White House card, John Jones or Connor?
John Jones.
Probably Jones.
Jones. After what we just seen with Connor,
Yeah.
I'm going to say Jones.
John Jones, yeah, he's back. He retired for like a week.
But Connor's ready, though. He's ready.
Based on those pictures,
Yeah,
he's ready.
He's ready to go.
He's apparently very ready to go.
Strong like bull.
Hey, guys, so since I brought up the White House card, let's talk about the White House card. DC, kick us off. Like your ideal White House card, right? It's coming up next July.
South Lawn.
Anybody you want, let's go.
Okay, here we go. I'm going Joshua Van and Brandon Royval #2. I want to see that again, and I want the White House. Then I'm putting Colby Covington versus
fuck
Jake
is
Matthews.
this?
I'm going with Robin Sandhagen. Then I'm going Ilya Patty. And then I'm going to do Tom Aspinall, John Jones. I'm trying to keep Americans versus foreigners. Well, I said Ilya Patty because I'd imagine you'd get your title fight first.
Yeah, and then I'm going to defend it on the White House lawn.
No, but I still would like Ilya and Patty, even if it's not.
That's a terror. I don't like that card.
That's a great card.
It's not even. There's not one American.
Yes, there is. John
Ilya
Jones.
or Patty.
John Jones American.
No, I'm talking about in that fight.
Covington American. Joshua Van and Brandon Royval American.
And then you just went
Van's
off
not
fucking.
Van is from
and then you just went
Myanmar,
wild in the co-main event and put no American.
Yeah, but I mean, Ilya Poirier is a star. We need stars. Donald Trump also likes Ilya. Hey, Justin,
right,
you might not like it, but Trump loves Ilya.
I'm going to give you a better card right now. I'm going to give you a better card. Here we go. All right. You need an American versus a foreigner. So first off, we got Merab Dvalishvili versus Corey Sandhagen. Even though Merab is an American citizen, we got to do that. Then we got Magomed Ankalaev versus Dominic Reyes. Yeah, you know what? Dominic Reyes was doing the Trump dance for him his last fight. He's on a streak. Let's go with him there. Then we got Gaethje versus Topuria because I love Gaethje.
His name's not Topuria.
He loves
Topuria.
And then let's go. Let's get the fans what they want. Conor McGregor versus Chandler. And then we got Tom Aspinall versus John Jones.
That's a terrible. Hey, McKenzie will vote on whose card was better.
All right, well, let's
You
take a
don't
look.
like my card because
Let's take a look.
Okay.
Let's take a look at this
His
card.
sucks.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so
sucks.
I have Aspinall and John Jones in the main, Connor and Chandler in the co-main. I have Poirier coming out of retirement to face Gaethje again. And then Amanda Nunes, Kayla Harrison. I mean, is this one of the more obvious ones? Chiesa and Colby Covington. He's been calling that for that fight forever.
Right, you're out.
And then Weidman and Brian Stan, the All-Americans, in a grappling match to open up the night.
Like
You're
two All-Americans.
And by the way, Brian Stan's going to be on the morning show in Chicago joining us.
He is.
We got two All-Americans and you.
And you.
Well, what do you think about
What do you guys say?
Hey, let's run honestly, when we talk All-Americans and they're around me, all of their accomplishments should literally be put in the trash can because I got more All-Americans than all these dudes.
Bro, you never won a national championship. There's tons of guys out there that won national championships, but there's tons of guys that
Did you?
I mean, they could call you trash.
Hey, sir.
You know what I mean?
Gaethje, do we like this card?
No.
I got just as many All-Americans as you.
I like it. I like, yeah. I do like this card.
All right, Felder, you're up.
All right, listen, I'm going to change this. I put Connor there in that co-main, but I will change that to putting Justin versus basically anybody, I think.
Let's go.
What about Justin versus Connor?
Or
Let's go Justin versus Connor.
There you go.
Jones, Aspinall.
Yeah, never happened.
Justin versus Ilya.
He's so negative about it.
Strickland versus Izzy, I think, is a good one.
Justin versus Connor.
Patty on there. Patty and Justin, or Justin versus Ilya, as we talked about. And I think Kayla versus Nunes is a great
that's a good one. I can't believe I missed Kayla versus Nunes.
That is a good one.
I can't believe you didn't either.
But I thought my card was pretty solid.
The only American champion. He didn't even use her. Well, not really the only.
There's another guy
as well, but.
Oh, hold on. We got to check back in with the CEO at the Coldplay concert. Let's see what this one is.
There now.
He was rescuing the girl. She almost fell.
Let's see our graph.
Oh, John Jones is going to hate you guys.
Oh, my gosh.
John Jones is going to hate you guys.
That was DC who set that up.
Oh, my God.
Max Holloway wrote a cool little poem about being a Hawaiian warrior through and through. Take a listen to this.
Born from the storm, forged in the fire. A heart beat strong, driven by desire.
Does anybody embody the Hawaiian fighting spirit more than Max Blessed Holloway?
With each step, my ancestors rise.
The Hawaiian Holloway pouring it on!
In my veins, their spirit flies.
He's melting. That's it. It's all over.
The land calls out, the oceans roar. The warrior in me is evermore.
Hey, look at Max Holloway! Oh!
Man, Max is relentless.
I fight for those who've come before.
Oh! That's it! One and done!
My roots are deep, my spirit sure.
Oh my God!
Gaethje face first on the canvas!
Huamua, I stand tall. From the mountains to the valleys call.
Guy's a fighter, man.
I'm the bench buster! How much can one man take?
That's a warrior! That's a real warrior!
Those trials come, I face them all.
Oh!
A warrior's heart will never fall.
Vodka? Yeah.
Nah, this will work.
All right, guys. Hey, stop. So listen, we got one of the BMFs in the UFC, so we are going to list our top 5 BMFs in the UFC. Weidman, let's start with you.
All right, let's go. I'm going to start at number 5. This dude's a jiu-jitsu dude, but I remember watching him in the Ring of Combat back in the day where we started off in local shows, and he just would move forward. Every time he's out there, he's looking for knockouts and submissions. Charles Oliveira, number 5. Dustin Poirier. Then we got number 3. Holloway, and then, of course, my man Gaethje. This guy's an all-American wrestler. This guy never wrestles. He just tries to knock people out. He puts his life on the line.
I use it to stop them from wrestling.
Yeah. And I know you guys might hate this, and it's probably on nobody's card, but I'm going number 1, Derek Lewis.
Derek Lewis is a
He's got the most knockouts in the history of the UFC.
RJ. He's up there. He's on there. All right, number 5, wild card. Absolute wild card, Yuri Prochazka. He's pretty BMF-y. Derek Lewis, number 4.
Yeah.
Number 3, Max Holloway. Number 2, Justin Poirier. And number 1, there's
Dustin Poirier?
Dustin Poirier.
I like it. Call him out.
Hey, Gaethje.
I thought you guys' trilogy would have been a great retirement fight. But then I thought, you know what? When you retire, you deserve the exact same thing. So you know what I mean? You guys don't want to like do a double retirement, like. But that's your guys' trilogy.
If I was done right now, then it would be perfect. But I want to fight for the title.
Yeah.
And I just don't think me and him together are contenders against each other.
But that trilogy, is there any party where it's like not doing that trilogy kind of feels empty?
No.
Okay.
Like, personally, inside, I just don't think our families deserve it.
Yeah.
We were 1-1, and we're going to gain nothing from that win. So
JG.
I just don't think there's any reason to do it.
Give me your 5 BMF.
Top 5 off the top of my head. Off the top of my head, I'm going Chuck Liddell.
But he's not in the UFC.
Active.
Oh, current? Active?
Look at mine. It's the best.
Where did it say current? Top 5 BMFs in the history of the UFC, I thought.
All right, then do whatever you want, Justin. It's your show. Go ahead.
Do what you want. Or you could do current.
All right, I'm going to go.
Chuck Liddell, 5.
Yeah, Chuck Liddell. And Wanderlei Silva, 4.
Okay, well, yeah, that was good.
Max Holloway, 3. Dustin Poirier, 2. And those little guys.
You don't want to put yourself.
You're not putting your name. You're not putting your name in there.
I'm the king of the BMFs.
Okay, all right. So
I have 9 bonuses in my first 7 fights. 12 out of 12. Those stats will never be matched. That's automatic BMF.
That's gonna be hard to break.
And then
That's fine.
I like Brandon Moreno. No, I didn't give you one.
Okay, one.
Moreno. I like the little guys. Pantoja.
Okay.
On a good day.
Really? Solid. Paul, you're up.
All right. I don't have my list in front of me, but I got Diego Lopez as one of my guys.
Like it?
For sure. There we go. Diego Lopez, Dan Ige. Now, we talked about Julian Erosa being on there, Nate Landwehr, Dan Hooker, but these aren't. What was the exact assignment for this?
This dude is drunk, man.
This man is drunk, dog. You don't have Justin Gaethje on here?
Yeah, but that was the reason why. I don't have any of the current BMF guys on there. It was
Dan Hooker.
other BMF.
Hey, like you're like
he's definitely on there.
Paul's an
I like Dan. I like Dan and Diego.
Yes,
Dan Hooker's good.
And
But
Nate's
Paul,
nuts.
But Paul,
and Julian's fun.
I like
Paul,
Landwehr.
you're like Peyton Talbot. You're an artist. You're to be observed, not
Hold
understood.
on.
You're not supposed to be.
It's
You're
theater.
supposed
He
to
thinks
be
outside the box.
You're supposed to be observed.
No, he's creative.
Okay, my BMFs. I have Marab. Marab's a BMF. He's a bad dude. Number 4. You can't be the heavyweight champion and not be a BMF. That's Tom Aspinall. Then I got Justin. Then I got Dustin. And then I have Max. So I have those 5 as my BMF list right now. I mean, Tom Aspinall is the heavyweight champion of the world. He is a BMF.
But do you have like a...
Go ahead, dude. What are you making?
What's
a
your
mixed drink?
definition of the BMF?
He's making a mixed drink.
Oh, here we go.
Tom Aspinall.
We should have had him on earlier.
Got you. A little splash of
You
ice.
have an appearance at noon.
Yeah, I do not have to talk.
Justin, we're gonna play a little drinking game after this. You gonna stick around?
Love it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Last time I showed up, I had to watch you from out there, and then I had to leave without getting on
I know.
here.
I was wondering what the hell was going on.
So let's
by the
have a
way.
good time. I
All
want to see you guys have a good time.
You're going to
on
be
the fucking
here.
morning
We got
show.
Theo Vaughn coming up here in just a few minutes. You guys have, most of you had Dustin Poirier on your list of BMFs. Here's another look at one of the greatest BMFs the game has seen.
The Diamond.
I'm coming home. Tell everybody. I'm coming home. Tell everybody. I'm coming home. Tell everybody. I'm coming home. I'm a son of the south, so I shine in the night. Born in the bayou, raised in the fight.
Dustin Poirier is a savage.
That's the born fighter, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm a dog. Savage, just grab for it all. Anything that makes sure my family don't fall.
He is as tough as they come. The guy is a fighter from the swamps of Louisiana.
I'm paid in full, cause I put that work in. Every time when I put that work in. Nickels and dimes is how you make the earth spin. And I ain't been around for rounds with the best of them.
Dustin Poirier by knockout! He has proven time and time again that he will not back down to anyone.
This is who I am. I'm a fighter at heart. I'll never quit in here. It took a heavy hand just to turn that page. Same grit that gave it all for what I earned in the cage. I can brawl, but I'm smart, strategic, full of fire. To be the best, I beat the best to build an empire.
This was the culmination of all your hard work.
He will forever go down as a UFC champion.
Cause I brought the spirit of Louisiana right into the octagon. And that's out of the norm when the trash that warm. My opponents find out how we survived that storm. And I'm coming back home. The final call. To be a husband and the father did it all just for y'all. I'm a son of the sun.
Louisiana! Your guy has done it! Lafayette, stand up! Louisiana, I love you. I'm coming home, baby!
Don't get no better than this.
I want to retire where I started fighting in Louisiana.
Don't get no better than this.
All my people's there. I'm carrying the flag.
No better than this.
This is what dreams are made of.
Don't get no better than
This is the last ride.
Oh, my way.
All right, welcome back.
That was dope.
Making an early special appearance is Theo Von. We're in the process of getting a mic. Dude,
we're missing a bag.
It felt like it was right up your alley, dude.
Right here.
We got to get him. Hey, Miles, let's get Theo all mic'd up so he can get ready to go here. He can help me commentate on our cornhole game that's going on. So we have the teams already made up.
Why are you getting frisked?
So it's going to be Weidman and Gaethje against DC and Felder. So clearly Felder got the short end of the stick.
I thought I was with Gaethje.
Okay. Gaethje, Felder,
you know
gotcha.
how this game works?
Yeah,
All right, so
yeah, and then DC's here.
Yep.
And it's too
I'll
bad
take
because
this
I
out.
would
You like
dominate
that?
all these guys in
Either way.
cornhole, but Theo and I just have to commentate on it.
I'm back.
Beer in hand, boys.
Oh, I need a beer.
in
I'm
hand.
back. You need new
Loser
hits.
has to go pound town.
The fuck is that?
I need new knees.
I don't have one.
Knees.
Hey, beer for you?
What do I?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
can I help
We'll get DC a beer.
Is this good or not?
Knees.
Okay.
Hey.
Theo, your mic's on. We'll give a little commentary on
All
their
right, so it's me and
cornhole.
DC, right? Me
Okay.
and DC. Let's go.
We got one diverse team, one white team.
Yes.
Let's go.
That is true.
We got a, yeah.
He tried to take away my black card.
Felder-
Weidman's racism made him choose me. His racism earlier.
Listen, man, I'm trying
Oh, I'm
to
gonna
get
grab a beer.
Felder was also, there's a diverse
Hey,
program
where's
for
the
them.
other set of bags?
I need a beer, and I have them.
Weidman's got him. Weidman's got him.
Got him.
All right, let's go.
He only has
Where's
one.
you? All right, I gotta go against the.
No, he goes
Beer
first.
for
You go
Gaethje.
first.
I go first.
Yeah, you go first.
Go ahead.
Oh shit.
Trash.
Huh?
Oh, my God.
No, it's just short board.
Trash.
Oh, man, this is cool. It's like being at a halfway house in the backyard.
Hanger's not too.
Chris is terrible. Okay.
Dude, why isn't there the UFC halfway house?
I gotta go in the middle.
Gaethje.
Got it.
How
Oh, they're so sticky.
All right, so
We
it's
got
1
one.
point. It's
One
1 point for red. 1 point for
All right,
red.
DC, my bad.
You got DC and Weidman. You guys have to drink.
How much do
Wait,
we have
what
to
do
drink?
do? One sip. Wait, ready?
Just a little sip. Just a little sip. All right, we're going to 11.
Marker?
Yeah, go ahead, Paul.
So 1 point red.
Oh, we're supposed to switch sides.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, yeah, because me and DC are partners.
Doesn't really
That
matter.
does not matter.
Doesn't
Producer
matter.
just said that. All right.
Well, maybe for like aesthetic
All right, let's go.
purposes,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Who's winning?
losing
Red.
bad.
Felder squad.
Dude,
up
don't
by
call
one.
him red, dude. He's Irish. He's
Yeah,
Paul
you can't
Felder.
call him red. Is that
Yeah, it is. The
disrespectful?
second one. Second
Yeah,
and
that's on
third.
the board.
Ooh, where are we
All
going?
right, let's go. Get the
Where are
win.
we going to?
Ooh.
Let's go. That's 1 point.
That one
One.
bounced.
All right, we're all tied up.
as long
We're
as
all
it
tied
touches.
up.
Drink, Justin.
fuck
Drink,
no.
Justin.
That didn't bounce, did it?
I don't
DC
know.
just outscored you, Felder.
Yeah, I did.
I'm
It's embarrassing.
I'm warming up.
now, Joe.
All right,
1-1.
All right, so 1-1. I go
1-1, and we're going to what? What is the?
7.
Oh wow.
Nice.
I'm gonna end it right here. Oh wow.
Ooh.
Come on, Chris.
Gaethje, this is your game, dog.
I got you.
There we go. There we go.
Hanger.
No. Shit.
Oh!
We got 6.
Oh, that was
That's
pretty
game.
sick, dude.
I told you I was gonna end it right here.
Wait,
6
he only
points.
had
7-1.
Y'all lost,
He
bro.
had 2 in.
Y'all worse than the
Saints.
Saints,
He only
bro.
got 3 points.
Y'all worse than the Saints.
He got 3 points.
No, he got 6
No,
points.
I got 6.
He got a total of.
He got
I
3
got
in.
3 in.
And you guys had 3
Yeah.
on.
Y'all horrible at this.
That Hofstra math not helping you
7-1.
today.
We're playing 11.
Technically,
shut up. Yeah, we're playing 11.
Look how serious he gets. Look how serious he gets.
Go, we're playing 11.
Finish him off, Paul.
Go.
Finish him off.
He's a liar, dude.
Money.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Get in the hole.
Cha-ching. God, I love beating Daniel.
Oh, he's dialed.
Cha-ching.
It could be over.
It's over.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Cha-ching. Do it to him.
Yes. Domination. Good, guys.
All right, come here.
Got a pound.
You guys have to shotgun a beer.
Go.
That was terrible. Yeah, beautiful.
Oh, that's really cute, boys.
Oh, wow. Where is that, huh?
Look at how Daniel does that.
That's really cute, boys.
Grabs it like a bottle.
Told you those lightweight classes are better.
These guys are alcoholics. I'm
All right. This is not the first or last drinking game that we're going to be playing on this show.
That
we have one
that
called
was the
High
fastest drinking game we're going to play on
I
the
want
show.
you in High Noon, bitch.
You suck.
All right, do we have a video for High Noon?
I want him in High Noon.
You know Gaethje loves this game. He's been playing this for a while.
This is like an old school Western duel. It's going to be Cormier versus Gaethje to get things started, right?
Yes, I
so you
want it.
take a duel, you stop, you turn around, you pound your beer. As soon as you're done with it, you crush it, you pick it up, you throw it at your
Promoting
opponent.
alcoholism
I was a
here on
pitcher.
this show.
If you hit him, you win.
I'm going to hit him. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
You can't dodge the beer, by the
dude.
way.
Wait,
How many steps do we walk?
No. Wait. He fucking cheats at everything.
Turn.
So he's going to smash the beer, and there's going to be a bunch of beer flow
you
out
get
of there. I
penalized.
just want you guys to know that.
You out.
You get the shot.
He's definitely going to cheat.
100%. He's a fucking cheater.
There's no way you can beat
Never
you're not
seen
gonna,
him
It's
not
impossible to beat him in the chug
Wait, I
contest.
thought this was for toys for
8
tots.
steps. All right, guys, you're going to go 8 steps on my count. All right, small steps. Ready?
This is for coach for kids.
All right, on 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn.
Too far.
Turn.
Too far. Go.
Turn.
Why even walk, though?
Pound it. Pound it.
You gotta chug
DC's
it
the
all.
worst
You gotta
beer
get it down,
chugger.
DC. Get it down.
Can't
Don't
move.
cheat. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Wow, he actually did pretty good.
No, you got to crush it
smash
first.
it.
You got to crush it.
Oh.
I didn't dodge.
You kind of
gotta
dodged
get
it.
it. You gotta keep going.
You kind of dodged it. DC's lost.
He
All right.
cheated.
All right. Felder and Weidman.
Oh, God.
Yeah, let's
I
see.
already
The worst thing is that they're always against me.
Now
You
we're
think
both
you're more
alive.
Irish than me?
Now they're going to
You're not
stone us
Irish.
both.
We're gonna do
I look
5
less
steps. That was a little
Irish,
bit too
Now they're
far.
going to stone us both. We both missed.
Two.
So happy.
Wait, how many
Start-
steps?
So get over here.
All right.
All right, we're gonna go 5 steps. Ready? Go. 1,
That guy.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Look
Turn
at
it.
each other. Oh.
Pound.
And no looking at each other. No looking at each other's bodies either.
This is a ridiculous game.
You got to go. Oh, Weidman's struggling a little bit.
This is a ridiculous game,
Wow.
man.
Wow.
It's not
All
even
right.
a real game.
Stop it.
It technically is now.
Can't dodge it.
You're right.
Oh. I got shot though.
I got Oh, I waited for him.
All right, Felder, Gaethje in the finals.
Moron, it's a duel. It's a
finals.
nuts. Hey, it's a duel. Whoever goes faster.
Bro, I really drank that day. That was hard.
Paul.
I don't know if I can slam another
breakfast.
beer.
It's
Yeah,
Irish
Paul,
breakfast,
get him,
huh?
Paul. Get his ass. Make him lose.
All right, back to back,
He's
boys.
been winning all month. Make him
Yes.
lose, please. Hey, bro, but look what he's
already-
doing.
Oh, this
Look what he's doing, bro. This is cheating.
Yo, Gaethje.
my God.
Gaethje.
Shotgun.
Gaethje.
Why?
That is cheating,
Can't do
bro.
that shit.
Okay.
You
Back
already
to
dropped
back.
beer all over the ground.
Just so you know,
Five-
Gaethje, this dude always wanted to fight you, and he didn't put you on the BMF title thing.
5 steps.
No,
Here
he
we go.
did.
No, he didn't.
He
put
did.
You, he put
He
you
said-
last second.
Put him twice.
Yeah,
He
he
didn't
didn't.
understand
Look,
the
his name
assignment.
wasn't even there.
Look at this guy.
All right, stare each other down. Wait,
This guy's
5
gonna
steps.
drink it
Here we
with
go.
him. Look. Look at the VIP.
Look at that. Oh, he's going in with us.
Let's go.
Look at the VIPs
go.
participating. All right, here we go.
Cheating, though.
1 step. Let's step,
It's
boys.
faster
1,
that way. It's faster.
2,
They drink it.
3,
They got a mixed
4,
kid to
5.
drink.
Turn around.
Go, go.
Oh, Felder started
Dang,
already.
bro.
He cheated.
They'd have picked a mixed kid to drink one right there. God dang, bro.
Oh, got him.
He dodged.
Got him.
God dang it. God
All right,
dang it.
Gaethje on the win. All right, Gaethje, you got to get out of here. Oh, Jesus. Whoa, wow. That was very close to drunk backflip.
I thought this was a
Awesome, bro.
show. What
Thanks
is
for
this
coming
about?
Yes, sir.
I'm so confused on what this is about.
This
Somebody
show-
said there was an AA
Winning.
meeting.
It's always about winning, bro. That's it.
This show is not good.
Yeah, I know that.
It's crazy.
It's entertaining, though.
Yes.
I'm just worried about everybody's salt intake.
All right, so Gaethje's on his way out. Theo's going to be checking in, but before we get reset, let's take a look at this. custom cold open that we had prepared. Check this out.
All right, to the center.
In a city that is defined by all that is seen, tasted, smelled, and heard, not just through its music, but through its deafening heartbeat. A city that has been knocked down, only to get back up.
The Saints have won their first championship.
Because here, they are fighters. And this is New Orleans. The perfect backdrop for the final chapter in a saga over a decade in the making. Starring the greatest featherweight of all time, a Hawaiian warrior who authored the greatest knockout in UFC history.
With 1 second to go!
And for the better part of a decade, has blessed every man who stood in front of him through a baptism under fire. The most significant strikes landed in UFC history.
Oh my goodness, Holloway is beating him up.
Surefire Hall of Famer.
Wow!
And a nasty finisher.
Oh! That's it! That is it! That's a warrior! That's a real warrior!
I got nothing but respect for him, and you know it's an honor to share the octagon with him for a third time. But my career goes on, so. But I go out there, I get a finish, I get my hand raised, and he rides the sunset.
He goes against Louisiana's native son, born in the bayou, beloved by all who grew up under these same lights, fast and mean.
Oh! That's a born fighter, ladies and gentlemen!
Zero quit.
People telling you can't do it or you're the underdog. I've been told that my whole life and I'm the world champ.
A hit list that distinguishes him as the epitome of a fighter.
Oh! Dustin Poirier has knocked out Conor McGregor!
Carrying the flag of Louisiana one last time into battle as he bids farewell to this great sport.
Every tear, every drop of blood, every drop of sweat was worth it. And if I can go back to when I was 17 years old, I would do it again.
There is no better way to end his storied career than fighting for a prize that he's paid in full through blood, sweat, and tears. The BMF Championship.
I'm the baddest motherfucker. Somebody who gave it his all. You know, fighting was a vehicle to get me exactly where I was supposed to be, and that's here.
Because in a city where they march for the dead, legends rise for the living and ride off into the rising sun.
Louisiana, I love you. I'm coming home, baby!
Yeah.
Yeah, look, obviously doesn't end well.
Well, we just had the piece on Dustin Poirier, and I know you're one of the biggest Dustin Poirier fans out there. How did it come to be that you became such a big UFC fan in general before we get to the Diamond?
Well, I think you grow up in Louisiana, they got people, they'll fight, you know what I'm saying? The mosquito truck goes by, and it's, you know, and that gas hits you and people start throwing hands. So that's just, that's nature, bro. You know, that's just the nature of the area. You know, somebody tickles somebody a little too hard and people start getting a little bit wiggly with their fists out there. So I think in Louisiana, you just have that. Yeah. And then you just want to support people. Louisiana supports Louisiana, I think, to no end, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, how I got involved, my podcast producer, this guy named Nick Davis, he's a big UFC guy. He turned me on to it. He's like, you got to watch this guy, Dustin Poirier. He's out of Louisiana. And then Dustin was our first, like, kind of like, I guess you would say, celebrity guest that came onto our podcast. And we were like so excited. That's when he had that salon quality style, the hairy hair.
Yeah, the haircut.
Yeah. And so, yeah, and then after that, I just kind of fell in love with it. David Spade, I got to meet him. I'm kind of name dropping, but he took me to a fight one time. And that was the first time that I got to go to a fight. And it was just awesome, dude.
But you go from fight number one.
Oh, for
you're there all night cheering for dudes like you're their best friend.
Yo, he comes early. Yo, he was at my Eric Anders fight.
yeah.
Nobody was at that.
I was there, yeah.
I mean, you were barely there. Let's be honest.
Theo's next to the octagon. Theo's next to the octagon.
for me, though.
Theo's next to the octagon for like
I was.
Lauren Murphy.
I
Like,
appreciate that.
Lauren.
Oh, dude. Well, yeah, that's kind of. Well, some of them are women. I'll cheer. There's some real lookers. I think, you know. Yeah, they're strong, but if you can get close on them, you can, you know, take guard or whatever. But what I'm saying is this. I think. Oh shit! I forgot what I was talking about.
Well, let me ask you this question while you're thinking of that. You wrote this unbelievable letter to Dustin Poirier, and I'm sure you've seen the clip of him reading the letter. It almost brings him to tears. It was kind of an appreciation letter. Let's take a look at Dustin.
Part of what brought him to
letter.
tears, I think, was him just trying to read. I love you, Dusty. You know that's a joke, and he would appreciate the joke.
Congratulations on your UFC career. It's been a blessing to get to witness the wars over the years. Some of my favorite fights were your win against Holloway in Atlanta. One of my best memories when Dana White put the belt on you. Dan Hooker fight. The Benoit Saint Denis knockout. I was watching it from Australia. The whole bar went crazy. It was magical. It's also been a gift when you didn't get the victory, to watch you navigate those times, to take the high road in disputes, to be patient, to be honest with yourself, and to share as much of the lows with the fans as you could. To let us grieve in those moments with you. Thank you, man. Watching you show up for yourself and for your wars has inspired me so much over the years, and I know I'm not the only one. There are times I want to quit and I don't, and it's because you didn't quit. You never quit. You readjust, you recalibrate, you re-believe in yourself, and you make the walk back into the fire of life. And because you do that, it helps us all do that. That's pretty awesome, man. So on behalf of the fans, if they'll allow it, and the state of Louisiana, if they'll allow it, I want to say thank you for letting us be a part of it all. I couldn't feel luckier to know a human as unique as you. You are an inspiration to me and many. Thanks for sharing all you could with us. You're a great fighter, but also you're also really, really great. Dustin Poirier, God bless the diamond. Excited to see what shines into next. All love, Theo Von and everyone. That's awesome, man.
That's the champ, bro. That's my hero, bro. That's my hero, you know? You get lucky to, you know, sometimes you have heroes growing up. Yeah. And you know, dude's my hero, you know? Yeah.
Now you're crying, and
he's inspired. I'm crying. I have high salt intake. This is Louisiana. Okay? Look, dude, the salt intake's so bad here, I don't know if people can even get a punch off. You know what I'm saying? Like people, this is gout nation. We're in the gout belt.
Yeah.
Oh, really? We are in the gout belt. You're going to see, if you hear an elbow bend out there, it's going to be beautiful.
He said gout. He looked at DC.
So,
DC definitely. His Whoop bracelet gave up. His Whoop bracelet is like,
I've had enough.
It mailed itself back to the company. It's like, hold on.
Oh my God.
You didn't tell me I had to do this.
I know, it's
not right.
It's like, where'd you send me to Gaza? It's like, holy.
Oh my God.
Man, it's a real carbohydrate war over there. I'm just joking. And everybody here could easily beat it out of me. And so, if you need me to leave, just let me know.
Do you have any questions? I mean, you're a huge UFC fan, right? You'll be sitting right behind DC and Anik and those guys when the fights start.
If he's careful with the jokes on me,
I don't
he'll
think he's
sit
going to
there.
be careful.
If he's careful.
I don't think he's going to be careful. Do you have any questions for these guys?
He only
about
giving
the
up those
fights
seats.
coming up?
Every time, like we're hanging out, he's like,
I'll defend
the fact that I sit there is like,
I got you.
He's like, the fact that I sit there is the craziest thing. He's like, man, I would have paid so much to be in the arena. Now I'm sitting right next to you guys. It's crazy.
Oh, I'd give up one of my sisters easily to be over there. You know which one, too. She knows. Yeah, because she's seeing a new guy or whatever. But I'll say this, man. Well, I think about it like this. Yeah, I could hang out in my neighborhood waiting for a couple of Muppets to fight in the yard or something, you know, over some freaking stolen detergent. Or I could show up early to the greatest place on earth where these people are trained. Like, this is like high quality and like be there. So to me, it's just like, yeah, you get to see it. You get to cheer them on. Like, I don't know. I grew up, you know, I wasn't good at defending myself, I think, when I was a kid and stuff, and I didn't have, like, you know, so, like, to see people get out there and be warriors, to me, it's awesome. I think, I mean, I didn't realize I would love it so much, you know? I'll even watch the women beat each other for a little bit. you know?
What was the year when, like, was it COVID? When did you really dive in? Was it
COVID
early?
is what changed it for me as a business, I think because Dana White kept it alive and you guys kept the UFC going. Dude, there was people, bro. We'd have a lot more lives lost, bro. I think if the UFC was not going on during COVID, it gave people something to look forward to. It kept a lot of domestic disputes at bay. You know, a lot of women are still standing out there these days, bro. Because men were able to get their aggression out watching Felder get in there, bro. You even got in there one time and tickled that guy Stipe or whatever y'all were doing. And I should not be joking this much. But no, just getting to see heroes, man. And even just to get to make y'all laugh, man, it makes me like,
bro,
it's awesome.
You are fucking hilarious.
You guys are our heroes, though. It's like, yeah, you guys like, and you can see the fighters, right? Like football, they have helmets on, you don't get to see them. Basketball, they're all knocking up the BBLs or whatever. You don't even care about those guys. But you guys, it's like you see them go in there, you know? And you see the respect they have for each other. It's not that they want to kill each other, but it's that they want to go to war, right? And to go to war, you have to go to war against somebody else. So anyway, sorry I'm rambling, but how are you guys doing?
We're great, and we're actually going to ask you to judge us a little bit. We're going to do some comedy routines, and you're going to have to pick a winner out of the three of us, okay? Oh, out of the four. Oh, yeah, we got four.
Yeah.
Tennessee math didn't work very well. All right, so Felder, you're going to pick the order because you are the reigning weigh-in show champion.
I'm going to go you, Dan Hellie.
Oh, I get to open it up? All right.
Okay.
Am I going to stand up or sit down?
Well, we're judging you no matter what you do.
All right, All right, let's sit. AG wants me to sit,
Can't handle the smoke.
He's
I'll
nervous.
take Katie can't handle
Want to stand up?
That's no joke, right?
He already gave up.
Huh?
I just want to say what an honor it is to be here with such
the fact that he's
decorated UFC vets.
And he's crossing his legs like a female.
What do you mean? I mean, what is this?
You can't do a stand-up comedy routine crossing your legs like that.
Some females can't even cross their legs anymore because they got a thing on them. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, they can be welterweights.
All right. Just an honor. You guys don't know how much I appreciate you, right? I mean, let's start with the All-American, Chris Weidman. What an incredible journey from All-American wrestler at Hofstra to UFC middleweight champion. I mean, his X-rays have more screen time than his last three fights, but it was a hell of a ride.
Okay.
That was
pretty good.
Okay.
They call him the All-American because watching his fights the last few years was kind of like the U.S. economy after the 2008 recession. Slow, painful, and constantly in recovery.
And you're staring me in the eyes for this? That's dirty.
Weidman is from Long Island, as you know, and actually has a lot in common with the New York Mets. His season starts with hope and ends with surgery. Daniel Cormier, champ.
Okay.
Hall of Famer Olympian, the only man to cry after losing to John Jones. I'm sorry, dude. That was kind of low-hanging fruit. I know you actually cried a lot harder when Popeye stopped serving Cajun rice.
Oh, Hellie.
Seriously, though, you might even be a better commentator than you were a fighter, and that's saying a lot for a Hall of Famer. I always say, I always say this, dead serious. You're our Charles Barkley, just fatter and less funny.
Oh, you racist fuck.
That was racist, dude.
It was racist.
I could have been more racist, I think.
that was worse than me calling him out the watermelon freaking Monaco.
How about the Irish Dragon, Paul Felder, an absolute warrior in the octagon with wins over Charles Oliveira and I can't remember anybody else. That's about it. Did you know that he's actually one of the few classically trained actors to fight in the UFC? He quit fighting, though, to chase his acting dream. Unfortunately, one of the few things more painful than one of Felder's calf kicks is having to sit through one of his indie films.
Oh, my God.
He's also a high-level triathlete now, which explains why he may constantly look like he's on meth.
Bro, he's thinning out.
He's thinning out, yeah. The triathlons actually work for Paul. It's the only sport where looking like a slightly angry, emaciated leprechaun is considered peak performance.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, Tour de France is going on right now, guys. I don't know if you're checking in, but Tadej Pogacar is back in yellow.
Yeah, I agree. And I don't even know what DC is smiling at. You can't even spell triathlon.
Oh.
Spell it.
Really?
Spell it.
I'm not spelling shit.
Spell triathlon.
You're fucking ridiculous.
Hey,
that was good.
He could spell
That was good.
But that was good.
Thank you. Thank you.
He could spell turducken, though, I know that.
Oh, my
And that's a triathlon at dinner.
All right, I think based on that, DC, we got to send it to you next.
Good.
All right.
Thanks, bro. Thank you.
That was good. That's going to be hard to beat.
It will be very difficult to beat. But I think I got
good.
something. But I think I got something.
I just saw a snot
I
rocket.
only have Dan Haley. I only did Dan Haley.
Just me?
That's it. Well, look at you. It's very easy. I mean, seriously. So, Dan Haley, you're the guy, right, that backdoors his way into a job. You talk about people like a former champion in Luke Rockhold and be very disrespectful, thinking that now you know, when at the end of the day, you have no ability to defend yourself, knowing that you're not even the toughest guy when you go into that old man's class where you do aerobics inside the swimming pool. That one.
Was that you?
That was me.
He does aqua
me.
aerobics.
Oh.
Yeah, you do. Okay. Dan Haley, you are surrounded by mixed martial arts commentators. Me, Felder, Weidman. You still have gained no knowledge. Seriously, I don't know how you managed to sit here time and time again and still sound as if you're still working at the Golf Channel.
Oh, that's funny.
Dan Haley, you're the guy that got forced because you're so talented that there has to be a place for you. But instead of replacing John Gooden on the third team,
oh boy,
we just relegated you to slap fighting.
You gonna go tonight?
Huh?
You gonna go to slap tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to stop by.
All right, good.
I'm bringing my own food this time.
And Theo's like, Theo's bringing his own food and making sure the camera doesn't show him. You're literally the only person okay with being shown at slap fighting. Last one, Dan Haley. I love your outfit. We talked about it from the beginning of the show.
Mm-hmm.
You look like you belong in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Unfortunately, it seems like you're only in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood because there are a lot of kids in the neighborhood
Hold on.
today.
Hey, hold on. My cousin was a pedophile. And
I was going to do the Epstein joke with him.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
You only look like you're in
right.
the neighborhood because the kids are out in abundance today.
Hey, every day can be Halloween. That's his old motto, huh? That was good.
See?
That was average.
You memorized all that?
That was pretty good.
No,
Yeah,
his
they fed every bit of
producer
that
was
to his
feeding
ear.
every joke
Yeah.
to him.
Nobody said one thing to me.
I don't believe that for
That
one
was
second.
right.
really
Cassandra
good.
wrote him out for him. He practiced
No, I
in the
did.
mirror for a while.
Oh, actually, also, I'm Dan's handler, right? You know how the old guy has a handler, 65, 70? If you don't keep your eyes on them, at times they get lost.
Oh, yeah, I've seen him drift off.
Right, you've seen them drift off. This morning, I lost track of Dan. Found him in the bathroom. He said he needed to take a shit.
Oh, Jesus.
Dan was facing the wall, shitting backwards.
They say it's better for you. Better for your back, right there.
They do say that's better for your back. Yeah,
Dan,
that's right.
you were shitting backwards.
You need tall toilets and a bidet, and then you're in good shape.
All right, here we go. DC. Can I
Chris,
take
look,
over the floor?
Chris is just like, no,
It's
hold
mine.
on. I'm
It's-
ready to read.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
Listen, it's my turn, all right? This is
He
my
takes a
moment.
deep
It's my
breath before he has
first
to
stand-up
read.
comedy show. Here we go. All right. So DC, everyone talks about him with the towel. He was cheating on the scale.
Oh,
He
yeah.
held the towel. But I was actually there for that night. You know, I was there cutting weight with him. And what he was actually doing was Dan packed on so many pounds that the only fight shorts that would fit him was that giant towel.
I missed the joke. Hey, I missed the joke because I was getting something
get
but I
it?
didn't get
You're
it.
texting.
All right.
Yeah.
The other thing I really appreciate about DC is that throughout the years, you know, especially in the beginning of the UFC, we were allowed to have our own sponsors. And DC always stayed strong. He didn't go to any low-level sponsorship, no matter how much money they were paying him. He always surrounded himself with the best. But there was that one time where he came out with the Popeyes chicken tassels.
Yeah, make fun of me, huh?
That's so
You remember
racist.
when you came out with the Popeyes chicken tassels?
I did.
Yeah,
But
nipple
also,
tassels.
Yeah, but also your leg broke.
What's your point?
Yeah, your leg broke in the octagon. Just know that. Make fun of my Popeyes.
Chicken from Popeyes.
It is so good. Louisiana fast.
It is pretty good. I saw Boosie at the airport one time eating Popeye, bro.
Really?
Tight.
Chris.
Yeah.
Is that the best? You think Popeyes is the best?
It's the best chicken in the world.
It'll definitely close your throat up if you have 3 pieces, man. You can't breathe. You better freaking write a note to somebody.
Go, keep going.
It's that
keep
good.
going.
All right.
You got more for
Dan
me?
Hellie. No, that's it. You're off the hook. All right. Dan Hellie, man. This guy, I love him to death. One of the best hosts in the game. But this guy has so much plastic surgery. His face looks like he's auditioning for a wax museum.
That's pretty good.
His Botox, man, is nasty.
Man, like DC was saying, this guy knows nothing about MMA. You know, he was a football broadcaster, golf broadcaster. He's still learning. But last week he called the guillotine choke a fancy hug. It's true. It's true.
That's pretty good.
And this is actually a true story
That's
because I was
pretty good.
confused. So usually for the weigh-in show, we do Sanko, me, DC. And then for this week, before you get ready for the weigh-in show, they have these meetings, So you're on the phone, and Zachary Candido, he's the producer, and I was like, "Where's Sanko at?" He goes, "No, we're gonna have Paul." I was like, "Paul? Who's Paul?" And he was like, "Paul Felder." He was like, "Nah, I honestly, it sounds familiar. I don't remember who Paul Felder is." He was like, "It's the guy who looks like Ed Sheeran, besides the guy stung by a bunch of bees on his face."
I think Paul's handsome.
He does kind of look like Ed Sheeran, though.
Oh, my God.
Got him with a bag of nickels.
That's bag of shillings, huh? Yeah.
Are you done?
Man, that was
good, man.
That was
You
good.
did a good job.
That was good.
You did good, man. You guys are doing this good, and you guys are all being supportive of each other. This has to end poorly. How will it happen?
Oh, shit.
It's probably going to end poorly because I've had many drinks throughout the day today. And I'm going to start with Dan Hellie.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Because Dan Hellie really does embody the term anchor.
Oh, boy.
Anchor. As he drags down any production.
They call him the Titanic.
Yeah, there you go. Dan is the voice of Power Slap, which is a prestigious honor.
Yeah.
Like being the face of radio or, I don't know, the smile of England. Dan was born in the Philippines.
I was.
And was widely considered the worst thing to come to the U.S. from Asia until 2020.
Yeah. And then we're talking about fentanyl crisis. And I will say this: you're the worst-looking Filipino I've ever seen.
I agree.
I will say that.
Oldest-looking Filipino I've ever seen.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Daniel.
That was kind of mean. I'm sorry.
It's quite all right.
Cormier.
Okay, let's go.
Daniel Cormier, oh my God, he has showed us that being a good man and living a clean life can make you a champion, but it does not beat cocaine and jail time.
Dude, that's John Jones, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, he's hurting him.
Oh,
Daniel.
That's a double slap.
After the 2008 Olympic trials, Daniel Cormier was named Team USA captain. He calls it the best trial of his life. The worst trial of his life, of course, is when John Jones was sentenced to community service. Now let's talk about New Orleans, or as Theo Vaughn would call it, Louisiana Hogwarts. Y'all ever been there? It's the only place where the air is 90% humidity and 10% regret. You can get mugged and fed gumbo by the same dude. Let me get that wallet, but also let me give you some FFT. FFT?
FFT, that's how Daniel spells it.
And Chris, you're an East Coast guy. I love you too much. I'm not even going to do anything to you. But again, I am sorry to hear about the GFL contract getting eliminated, buddy.
Thank you.
We knew that was going to be the big comeback.
I know.
It did seem exciting, actually. I'm bummed, but you'll figure out something else that's awesome.
No, thank
All right.
you.
That was
That's
well
it.
done. That was well done.
Yeah, that was
Theo,
great,
Thank
dude.
you.
You have to pick
That
a,
was-
you have to,
I have to pick who the champ was?
Well, you could give
I don't know.
a few little tidbits.
I thought everybody
little
did pretty
nuggets,
damn good,
and then
to
you
be
have to
honest.
pick a champ.
I think it would be, you guys are all champs in my eyes, brother. That's it, and that's the truth. I thought it was good. I would love to see, I think you guys should do it every now and then. I think it's worth it. People, you guys did way better than I thought. You know? Some of it seemed plagiarized. I don't know.
It was all plagiarized.
It was. Oh,
Yeah,
there
it
you
was
go.
all
Never mind then.
plagiarized, yeah.
Okay.
What about you, Theo?
Look, yeah. I
Let's
mean,
get a little
Louisiana.
rose
Theo,
gold
could
for
you give one on Hellcat, please? Just one.
I mean,
Just look at him.
No, just Theo doesn't
look.
even really know.
Theo,
Theo
but it
barely
doesn't
knows who I
matter.
am.
Not that
It won't
he's
take
60
long,
years
Theo.
old
It
and
doesn't take
he
long with
looks
him.
It's not
younger
really
than that.
fair. to put
Look,
him on
I'll say
spot
this.
like
He's better looking than some of the women I've dated. So I will. damn beautiful.
That's a compliment right there.
But also, chill out, dude. I like women. What I'm trying to say is this, man. Louisiana's a great place to get oysters and murdered. That's what I say. Right.
They have good oysters here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they
And
do.
good murder.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, you'll crack an open oyster, have a little shell casing in there, baby. You know? But no, it's a special place. It's a special place, and we're just grateful you guys came down here. People are stoked, man. It adds a different edge to the city. I think the real killers are going to stay at home this weekend, bro, and let the big dogs work out here at the UFC. So that's exciting. Dustin Poirier, Brendan Allen fighting here. Some Louisiana boys fighting this week. I think there's a young lady, Judice, I think, who's fighting from Louisiana also, maybe. So a lot of great Louisiana fighters that we're excited about. Yeah. And just everybody's sad, I think, a little bit to see Dustin go, you know. But we're grateful that he's ever been there, man, you know. He's our champ. You are too, but
he
moved
left
away.
a long time ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
He moved away, but it's okay.
Look at him.
Oh, he's pissed now, sorry. And please just, I'm going to need security to get out of here if you don't mind.
Theo, thanks, bro. Thanks so much for joining us. Theo Vaughn.
Thank you, man. It's an honor, dude.
Huge UFC fan.
Love you guys.
One of the best comedians in the business.
Thank you.
Here's a quick message from our friends at DraftKings.
From the bow and arrow and billionaire strut to a style-bending dance and T-City executioner, there are tons of ways to walk out to the octagon. And on DraftKings Sportsbook, there are just as many ways to bet on the big fight. Props, spreads, same-game parlays, over-unders, futures, and even live betting during the fight. Not doing a walkout, guys. DraftKings, the best place to bet UFC. New customers bet $5 and get $150 instantly in bonus bets. The crown is yours.
All right, thank you to our friends at DraftKings. Obviously, everybody loves a great underdog story in sports. We have plenty of examples in the UFC. Weidman, when he beat Anderson Silva, Matt Serra. Wow, when he beat GSP.
Chug it.
Yeah, there he goes. That's why he's the best in the business. Felder, let's start with you.
Yo, DC can't
best
get over
dog
what
story.
Man, I got to
UFC.
say, you know, to our boy Michael Bisping, when he went in there fighting for the belt against Luke Rockhold, he was a massive, massive underdog. I was there in attendance in L.A. when he got that big knockout, and a guy who I think a lot of people had counted out at that time. But, yeah, that's my big dog story was Bisping getting that job done.
All right, DC.
Yo, DC's hurt. Because
I'm still mad at Theo Vaughn.
No,
I'm
Theo
still
Vaughn
mad at Theo Vaughn.
acted like he's not from
Theo
Louisiana.
Vaughn said I left Louisiana, so I'm still mad at Theo Vaughn right now.
If
But
someone said that about me with New York, I'd be hurt.
I'm very hurt.
Yeah.
But, like, if I have to pick a dog, I'm going to say when Juliana Pena beat Amanda Nunes.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's the biggest underdog win of all time in the UFC. Completely unexpected, and she got it done. Yeah. The reactions told you exactly what we felt about what we were seeing inside the octagon.
RJ?
The ultimate underdog story was Matt Serra knocking out George St. Pierre. I mean, if they fought 100 times, I think GSP wins 99
Could
of them.
Juliana Pena beat Amanda multiple times, you think?
I
She's
think
scrappy.
I think they're very similar in the sense that both champs were kind of in a headspace and faced the exact wrong person to be in that headspace. Like Juliana Pena won't go away, right? Matt Serra's not going away. And Matt Serra got there by winning a reality show. And I thought he lost to Chris Lytle in the finals of
Very close fight.
The Ultimate Fighter, squeaked by, got
They
the
fought
fight.
again.
Yeah.
They fought later on.
And Lytle won this second.
No.
Matt won
Sarah
this
won, yeah. No, actually,
Yeah.
he might have lost.
Yeah.
It was a stand-up battle. Very close.
It was so close you forgot.
Yeah.
It happens.
You know,
it was a win-win for both guys.
I know people give you a hard time about not being a New Yorker anymore, and they don't call you a New Yorker anymore. It's Carolina Chris, but we're calling you that. Or maybe
not a New Yorker anymore.
So you guys are that obsessed with DC that you feel that bad for him that you have to try to put me down now? How about DC's not a Louisiana dude anymore?
When was the last time you lived in New York, Chris? I've lived in Louisiana more recently than you lived in New York.
Definitely not. I lived there in 2020.
I
when was the
lived
last time you lived in Louisiana? You're a California dude. 1990.
You are Cali, dude.
New York.
So you don't even care anymore. You gave up.
When are you moving back to Long Island?
Never. I love Long Island, but the South is very nice.
You love it so much. You've
That you
banished
left
it forever.
Yeah. I'm coming back to Louisiana. I still live.
Everyone's leaving.
Hey, I still have a house in Lafayette. So that means I live there.
Yeah, you don't think he has multiple houses on Long Island?
Multiple houses on Long Island?
How many?
Let's get back to our favorite underdog story.
I can't keep count.
Nobody's picked Nate Diaz yet.
Number.
When he submitted Conor, UFC 196 plus 400 dog, took the fight on 11 days' notice, ate a bunch of shots and choked him out in the second round. I'm surprised nobody's picked that.
Richest underdog.
I'm actually
probably told you that one.
I'm actually surprised nobody paid attention. This is the favorite dog story in UFC history, meaning their story. Okay, we're talking about Dustin Poirier. We're not talking about a huge underdog. We're talking about a guy like Francis Ngannou, a guy that came from Africa, that tried to go into Europe 7 different times and got sent back, ended up never really played any sports. Finally got to France after 7 times of trying to get there, was homeless, living under a boxing ring. He stands up one night when the boxing coach comes in and they're like, okay, if you promise to let me train you, I'll let you stay here. And he trains him, and next thing you know, that dude's a UFC champion. I think that was at 23, 24 years old. I mean, that is unbelievable.
Really was unbelievable. And Dustin Poirier really kind of embodies the true underdog experience from where he came from to where he is now. And the only thing that he hasn't achieved is an undisputed title, right? But he has the interim title, the BMF title. He's going to go out if he can get a win here as one of the all-time greats. But he came from very humble beginnings. When you think Dustin Poirier going into his last fight, what are the thoughts that cross your mind?
I mean, I just think about his absolute dog mentality, his heart, and bringing the action every single time he got in there. He's a guy that I was in the same weight class for years, was competing alongside, trying to get to the same things that he was trying to get to. And even in those moments when I wanted those same moments that he had, I had nothing but absolute respect and love for the guy. I've always appreciated everything that he's brought to the octagon. And to be on the call for this, and when I got this notification that I'd be able to work this one, I was just over the moon excited to be able to be there for the last moment for a guy that I've looked up to and respected and have felt so strongly about as a fighter. He's the absolute man, no doubt about it.
Well said.
I mean, there's nothing you could ask of a fighter that Dustin Poirier didn't do. What do we ask of fighters, right? Show up, make weight, be exciting, win more than you lose, give everything you got every time, give of yourself every time, bear your soul out there, and he did that every single time out. And so when you ask so much of fighters, all you fighters get asked so much of, and Dustin Poirier is 10 out of 10 in all of those elements. And, I was in this very chair when you announced your retirement on this show. I'll never forget that moment, and I'll never forget this weekend as well when Dustin gets to retire in his home state.
Thank you. Yeah, when I think of Dustin, man, I think about back in 2012, me, my wife, his wife, and Dustin, we went out to lunch, and I got to know him a little bit, and he's such a just down-to-earth dude. And then to see his career turn out and him to become a star that he is now is so earned. Every time he goes out there, it's a guy that puts his life on the line, and he just tries to create just the biggest show possible for the UFC time and time over again. And he's just a great human being, and he deserves every ounce of respect from everybody.
I just think that when I think of Dustin Poirier, I think about the guy that had no expectation but would not live within the boundaries of what people put or thought he would be. He came from Lafayette as a guy that was unheralded, was on a reality show that they just created back at home to kind of start. No expectation, and at times even looked like a guy that sometimes fell into the trap. The Conor McGregor fight where he got knocked out right away. Korean Zombie where he got submitted and beat on. It looked like he was going to be that guy that when it got tough, he would not be able to live up to what was starting to become his career. And then he became the interim champ. And then he became more exciting. And then I saw him learn how to get himself through those tough times and fight the best in the world and beat them. He's an underdog that went to the top of the world. And everybody's proud of him, all while doing and fighting the good fight in a community that means so much to him in Lafayette. So for me, it was never better than seeing a guy from my hometown, the same high school I went to, walk the same streets that I did, become a legend in the sport, but also stay in the community that made him. He's the man. He's always going to be remembered as one of those guys that made an impact, especially when he wasn't supposed to. He was never supposed to. And he insisted that we accept him as someone that belonged and that mattered. And that's what's going to always be what Dustin Poirier stood for. He's the best. And I'm happy he represents my city.
He made it come to fruition. Your favorite fighter's favorite fighter taking on another legend tomorrow night here in New Orleans, and Max Holloway trying to close out the trilogy is the Diamond Dustin Poirier. What better way to go out? This really is the UFC's love letter to Dustin Poirier, this event here in New Orleans. The entire card built around him, the chance to go out as the BMF champ here in New Orleans. And what a pleasure it was. All dudes on the show, no Sanko. We had a lot of fun. We miss her. We always miss her, but Felder, great to have you on. Weidman's back, DC's here, RJ's in the house. We could not figure this one out. What a bunch of dumbos with his knot game. We're taking direction from Weidman. DC crying like he just fought John Jones. And we're playing cornhole, and Felder just went nuts. That was good. Oh,
right.
Ding, ding, ding.
No
Hey, is there a
headshots.
picture for Paul? Something. Paul never got a video, a picture.
There's Justin Gaethje. Good work. Oh,
There he is.
that's great.
Thank God.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Great.